There is an armorer, yeah. It is... Littfield is... It is massive. Like, anything you could possibly want in this area exists.
Okay, I was going to ask what the best lot armor I could acquire there would be.
The best light
I'm
armor, it
going
just really
to-
depends on how much you're willing to spend.
I'm going to test something real quick. Okay, so this how you do it.
No,
Never mind.
Lou. No, Lou.
She's trying to jump up on my chair now.
Luke, no. Yes.
She's just like, no, I want to spend some time with Dad.
Every time she jumps on you, you scream in agony.
Yeah, because she calls the shit out of me.
I only see the little ears in the background.
Mm.
But Oz, those are claws of love.
Yeah, and they, emit
Hurt.
the color red.
The red means she loves you.
Yeah, Lou.
I like to imagine, though, that Chester just takes his 10 daggers and gets them all professionally sharpened.
I mean, just the fact that you have 10 fucking daggers is great.
Did you buy more?
I refunded
Oz.
my scimitars so that I may have lots of daggers.
Oh, you
This
have
is-
10? I have 9, so...
I would love to see that like reflavored as like a chef's knife set.
They're kukris. He has a bunch of kukris.
Is there anybody in the place that sells cheese?
Any reason why?
Bruno. I want to give him a piece of
Okay,
cheese before we delve.
Easily
That's actually
enough.
fair.
Yeah, if you were looking for a big wagon wheel worth of cheese, it'd probably be like 3 or 4 silver. The single quick nub of cheese is gonna be like a copper piece, not even.
Okay. I don't know the cost exchanges to break for a gold piece for a copper piece.
Incredibly easy. 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 copper is a silver, 10 silver is a gold, 10 gold is an electrum, and 10 electrum is a platinum.
That 10.
And we don't
And
talk about Electrum.
Yeah, no, we ignore Electrum.
I asked Bruno what kind of cheese would he like, and you just see a little tiny paw start to like make a circle motion. Ah, Swiss. Oh,
Okay. But yeah, you guys are free to essentially stock up for your trek before you do anything.
I am now just picturing Chester criticizing Jet for not having enough knives.
Hey,
How
a
many
weird
do you
question.
have?
Is there different diets for the animals? Like, is it weird if a cow is just munching on like a leg of lamb? Is that like...
Hello.
that seems like Mad Cow with extra steps.
Like that's weird, right?
That seems
Probably shouldn't
like
do that.
that seems like Mad Cow with Wrath of the Lamb in the mix.
So, Gabe, use furry logic here. So yes, it's a little odd, but is it looked down upon or is it frowned upon? No.
So there are like little there's non-sentient lamb walking around. Is what you're saying?
No, it's sentient. You are eating actual meat, like you are a vegetarian by default, and you are eating meat, like that's okay. But it's definitely not common.
Okay, so I probably shouldn't vor right now. Okay.
You don't have to call it that, but
You
alright.
don't have to call it
I
that.
mean, it is what it is. I don't make the rules.
Just eating a salad peacefully.
Yeah, just eating. My guy's just eating a salad. He was curious. But
Stay away from me.
Bold of you to assume Tanner would eat anything but baked beans and bacon.
The cowboy diet.
Something that you'll more notice a little bit more, more like common herbivores. They usually have some kind of a salad with topped chicken or something similar to that, like chuck ham or something. But like just going straight out and eating like a rack of ribs, no, it's not common at all.
Okay.
Or like a bovine eating a
ribs,
steak,
awesome.
like you wouldn't look at like a wolf eating a steak and be like, oh, you're doing my brethren a disservice. It would just be, I'm not that, so we're just gonna like not,
Hey, don't eat me,
We're
please.
just not going to talk about it.
yeah, because there is a difference between what they call quiet-minded animals and the beast folk, right?
Okay.
So the
Okay.
quiet-minded animals are essentially like the feral animals. They're the four-leggers.
Okay.
And then you have the others.
Yeah, I was just curious because like I wanted to know what sort of like confrontations might be had, but it's not an issue, so
Yeah.
all good.
I would assume there would be something very similar to like PETA for that kind of an instant, but it doesn't seem to
We don't
exist,
talk
at least.
about them.
Exactly.
They've fallen from grace.
Exactly. It doesn't seem to exist, at least right now. So, with that all being said, you all retire to your rooms and get a little bit of rest and relaxation before you guys probably head out the next day. You remember that you have roughly a little bit under a week, about 4 days before Littfeld starts taking off again. So, if you're going to get this delve over with, time is of the essence. Though it is worth saying, High Roller,
Yes.
you were standing outside a bullet's shop when this eclectic group of individuals, and that's putting it bluntly,
Okay, yeah.
it kind of caught your eye. And you just kind of waited a little bit, see what they were doing, see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What?
when you all emerge for the day, you notice that there is a certain cowboy hat wearing armadillo that stops before you guys
Question.
leave.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like my hat?
No, you have
No, more rounded up.
Everybody ignored this roll. This is just something for me.
but
Nice.
there you go.
Oh, 4.
Howdy, fellas. You were heading out to, what do you call it? The delving?
Who's asking?
Names aren't important. You can just call me High Roller.
Do
Roller
I
is what
know
if you
you from
prefer.
somewhere?
Hopefully not. But,
That
as I was
sounds not
saying,
sketchy at all to me.
well, of course not. I just noticed that I believe you guys were heading out to the delving, and I was mighty keen on joining you. Don't worry, I can pull my weight if need be. Yeah? That was
Tanner
it.
elbows Chester.
Why you? Why me?
Well, say hi.
Fucking. I suppose first and foremost, what does everyone else think?
I mean, the more the merrier, I guess.
Well, I suppose I certainly don't mind the help.
Well, that's
So-
mighty kind of you.
What do you bring to the table?
Well,
Isn't that
I am proficient with a certain manner of spells, and what some might call parlor tricks might have a few more uses than they seem.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Welcome aboard, friends.
Hilaria
smoke?
pulls out her cards.
Smoke what?
Oh,
Cigarettes, tobacco, other things.
I've seen some pretty weird other things. Might have to be a little more specific.
My
That's
God,
something
I'm
you can
about
try.
to go on a life or death adventure with these people.
Oh, come on. You love this group.
I have literally known you for about a day and a half.
Just shows how charming I am.
Help me.
Valeria chuckles.
now don't be like that. I'm sorry, I didn't gather y'all's names.
We didn't gather yours either.
Well, in certain circles, I may be wanted for a little money that I plan on getting back on this little venture. And my name may not inspire the utmost friendliness in certain people. So I prefer to go by title anyway.
You know, your tongue's wagging an awful lot for somebody who owes some money.
It's a gift.
I don't know, we could use the extra help, but can we use the extra baggage?
I mean, if worst comes to worst, turn him into whoever it is that's after him, and a little bit of bounty money for us.
Playing both hands. I like that.
All right,
Yeah,
I can respect that.
See, even he's on board for it. Chester Williams.
High roller. Nice to meet you.
My name's Danny.
Tanner.
Danner.
God. Fucking damn it.
Now that I know that that one ain't right.
That is a rare, by the way, Jet, that is a rare instance where Chester actually swears. It does not happen often.
Now, don't you worry. She's just got a little southern twang in her voice. Something I am very familiar with.
Valeria Childers. You can call me Allie.
Wonderful. And let's see, who else?
Chester nudges Jet.
Yeah. The name's Jet Williams.
My younger brother.
Ah, short, sweet. I like it. And let's see.
Hey, where'd the hairy one go?
Do you have any idea how little that narrows things down?
It just uses their hands. Makes like horns gesture.
Then just say the one with horns. There's...
Well, I can't just call him horny.
Why
His
not?
name is
Can.
Angus.
Well,
I mean,
You know-
Angus, that's his name.
You know, I like you, Danny. You crack me up.
horny maybe isn't that bad of a name. It's quite descriptive.
he's in many ways, yes.
But we can hear Chester having an aneurysm.
Nice to meet you, fella. You can call me horny.
I most certainly will not, but thank you for the option.
Angus is also available.
I believe I prefer that one.
Angus hands him a cigarette.
Well, I appreciate the kind gesture. I do not partake.
By God, I'll
What a
take
shame.
one.
Oh,
I
sure.
would not.
Allie, do you not remember what happened the last
Sure, it's my own
time?
special blend. You just
Do
hand
you
it
not
over.
remember the last time he lit up his own special blend, as it were?
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. No, thank you. I'll... She pulls out one of her own.
Well, more for me.
Much better.
You certainly are a cast of characters. I believe I will enjoy myself with y'all.
Now, because I have completely blanked on his name, I'm just going to say Nate's character. But
Nihilus.
Chester will. Oh, it's not. Okay. Chester gestures to Nihilus. Well, introduce yourself.
You see Nihilus just turn his head and then use his awakened mind to say within the confines of only your cerebrum, "Good evening. I am Nihilus, though others know me for more egregious matters. And this is Bruno." As a hand gestures to a small rat that then waves.
Interesting. That little trick could be useful.
Touch my rat, the abyss will be a comfort.
Noted.
Are you threatening people in your mind again?
Well, I know we are just having a friendly chat.
You only hear in your mind, maybe.
You're not scolded back.
Regardless, and then Nihilus takes out his sickle and then takes out a dagger that he has and drags it across the sickle to make sparks fly. We are here for rewards, and we're here for many reasons. Are you going to be a hindrance, or are you going to be an ally?
Oh, I will absolutely carry my weight. I've got quite a few tricks up my sleeve.
Tricks.
I like this fella already.
Tricks are set in stone that, due to the comfortabilities of certain things, I'd prefer reality amongst the parlor tricks.
Well, the reality is this. As long as you're with me, there's never a losing bet.
Well, at least I found someone else who doesn't like to play fair.
I don't have any.
Oh, we are going to get along swimmingly.
So regretting not doing a southern accent.
By the end of the campaign, you will be.
It's great because it's just like British, a little bit of just regular northern, southern.
Mine's more of a southern drawl. You know,
Almost
like
contagious, man.
like that
It
big
is.
rooster fella.
Oh.
My accent's just annoying.
I'm trying to
Yes.
do more of an Appalachian.
Yeah.
But with that, Chester is going to pull out the envelope.
Okay. The first thing that you notice on it, apart from the first few layers that existed, like kind of hand-drawn, rough sketched out, the entrance is there. It seems to be tucked kind of away behind some rolling hills with a nice, like, forested area nearby. And with what Questo had said, it seems, relatively close by. So you start thinking about, okay, well, where is a nearby forest? Where is, all of this kind of exist at this point? Seems to be southern, like south way.
All right. Well, I suppose first and foremost, the main thing I should ask is who here is the best with directions? / map reading, any type of, nature traversal.
Well, I mean, I can always kind of feel where things are. As long as it's north, I can tell you where north is.
I'd say I'm pretty handy at the craft myself.
I have a very good intuition.
I will reserve judgment on that one.
Out of character, I have a +5 to survival.
Nice. Is the map a separate thing from the rest of it, or is it?
So you were handed like this rollout document and had 4 different pieces of parchment in it. They were front and back. So the first one is the entrance image and a little bit of like some diagrams of the first layer or the first level of it, and then the next one, kind of sporadically goes through.
All right. For sake of ease, Chester is going to hand over just the first paper to Tanner for now.
Gotcha.
I didn't think you actually trust me.
As I said, I reserve judgment for now. I'm going to allow you all to do the things you say you're good at, and we'll see how that goes.
I don't know. I got confidence in Danny.
It's Tanner. It's for the love of...
You sure this is a good idea?
I can't tell what's going to be funnier, getting a nat 20 or a nat 1.
To answer your question, I don't know. Let's just let the wiles of fate decide. Holy shit.
I'm blaming you for get lost.
I don't think we have to worry about that, though granted right now that's not canon. The first roll of the night.
Pretty damn good one. Okay. So, as you
Tanner's
guys...
grab the map, just like, you have it upside down.
I was just handing it to you. Wasn't trying to read it.
That's all I had.
Okay.
Okay.
As you leave the confines of the wagon wall that is Littfeld, you proceed on foot, making your ways south. You get about 3 hours into your journey. You're currently, passed through what is like the nondescript kind of like desert terrain, right? So it's all just very barren, little to no foliage, and you're now kind of coming into what is a little bit more like a deciduous forest. So the trees are starting to get a little bit taller and more greener, more lush. The grass that you're walking on is starting to get a little bit softer and more damp. I have a good feeling, Tanner, that there's probably a river, or at least some source of body of water relatively close by. And being who you are, even though you're not fully, conscious or aware of why you can do these things as quickly as you do, or as effectively as you can do, you get a feeling as you're kind of just moving just a little quicker than you think anyone else would be otherwise if they were to lead the charge here. And they're keeping up with you pretty damn well. But about 4 hours in, you start to feel as though you may be being followed.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Oli?
Damn.
Okay.
That is lower than my passive.
You passed the 15. That's why you noticed the feeling of being followed.
Keep y'all's eyes peeled. I don't think we're alone.
Would I be able to make a perception check?
I'm going to as well, but I have disadvantage.
I will too.
Okay.
Roll for Bruno.
3.
Bruno cannot.
Perception.
Did I
Larry, I
stop?
don't know shit.
I have a -1 and disadvantage because I'm blind in one eye.
Yep.
I had a 3. But I rolled a fucking 5.
Is it just a normal roll?
Oh, might as well.
For you, it would be a normal roll, yeah.
Okay.
The only reason I have... Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
Well,
The only
So-
reason I have such a shit time is because...
So,
I'm not even proficient in it.
So, Angus and Tanner, you both kind of get like this kind of off feeling that someone is following you. And everyone else, like, you kind of, stop for a minute, look around, kind of just gaze into the distance, trying to find something. And it isn't until a high roller just kind of, like, looks over behind a tree and sees a relatively short figure just kind of go and just hide behind one of the larger trees.
So, question.
Larry draws 5 cards.
Does Nihilus notice, High Roller notice the person at the tree?
That's up to him if he wants to explain it.
Well, I do believe you're right. We are being followed. I just saw something duck behind that tree over there.
Which tree?
I point at the tree.
All right. Now, question. Could I, in theory, cast Eldritch Blast with Eldritch Spear as the second level modifier to shoot at the tree?
Yes.
I will do so.
Okay. It is a
so
tree. Go ahead and roll
This
Eldritch.
whoops.
one, normal
I'm hitting the
roll.
wrong things.
I was about to say, enumerate is a very interesting cantrip, but I don't think that's what you're trying to do here.
And
Yeah, no.
19 hits the tree. Go ahead and roll damage.
It is a tree.
Yeah, you still do damage.
5.
So you just...
Hang on, do
Yeah,
you mind if
go
I
ahead.
explain? This High Roller points. All you see is Niles raise a hand, and kind of in like the freezer death beam poke, you see a glow emit from the shattered orb that is within his hand, and you just see condensed magic aiming to a focal point, and then it zips to the tree.
So just... You just watch as the tree's bark just completely shatters, almost on impact. Like, you feel you may have almost, if it was a little bit of a thinner tree, you drilled a hole right through it. But nonetheless, as it impacts, you just hear a, don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Sorry.
You come out now before your head's on a pike.
There is 2 seconds, and then you just see this this mouse, about maybe 3.5 foot tall, kind of just come around, and he's carrying a heavy crossbow that is just slightly smaller than he is.
So now this isn't going to go for another attack, but is going to kind of charge magic like he's going to threaten him to lower the spear. Can I make an intimidation?
He's not aiming it at you. He's just carrying it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Still, though, Nihilus does not trust this little friend with a big weapon, so he's going to order the mouse to drop the weapon.
You say that, and he just sets it down.
And he lowers his hand and turns to God, what was Oz's character's name again?
Chester.
Chester. Leans towards Chester and goes, "What do you think?"
Why are you following us? And I will roll intimidation if need be.
Just a large group came out of Littfeld. Usually they're Delvers. Was curious what you were doing.
Curiosity kills the metaphorical cat, or in this case, the most wicked game of cat and mouse I have ever seen.
Are there any more of you?
He kind of pauses, looks around for a second. I don't think so.
Turns to it's hard to keep track with these things.
It's okay. I got 20 new people I gotta remember the names of.
And can't talk today. Now it turns to CC's character Jet. He goes, I don't think we'll need to fight.
These characters, Allie.
Yeah.
Nev,
Yeah, Allie. It's okay.
Nev is Jet.
Turns to them and goes, well, I don't seem like too much of a threat, although they are giving Bruno the shudders, as you see Bruno's kind of just shaking in the shirt pocket.
You sure that ain't mad cow disease?
Possibly rabies, but I hope to the abyss that's not the case.
We probably already would have bit you if it had been. Rabies is nasty.
So is mad cow disease. You ever seen a mad cow?
Can't say that I have. I've seen a lot of angry cows.
I'm going to walk over to this unknown figure, and I would like to use. I would like to use sleight of hand to pickpocket them. To see if they have anything interesting.
I'm going to say that that's going to be a disadvantage because he is fucking tiny.
That's fine. I'll take the disadvantage. I guarantee you I'm going to fail, but I'll
Are you
take
going
it.
for the Skyrim pickpocket?
It's more okay. Let me rephrase. It's more or less I'm trying to disguise this as I'm going in just for a pat down. Like I'm trying to make sure that they're on the up and up, but
Yeah.
while doing so, I'm going to try and pickpocket.
Yeah, definitely a disadvantage sleight of hand roll.
Okay. I will take it. Natural 1.
Wow.
So as you're going for just like the real brief pat down, and your ring finger kind of just like finds its way into the pocket that's like on like the breast shirt. You reach your finger in and you immediately regret it as just a searing white hot pain rolls across your fingertip. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm actually decent at these.
15. Okay. So as you kind of like pull your hand back, you realize that you're dripping, a little bit of blood, and you do take 1 point of piercing damage. But the poison that was originally on the blade doesn't seem to have any additional effect.
Well, that's interesting. That actually kind of worked in my benefit a little. As he now kicks the crossbow away. Coming to check on some delvers with some poison-tipped daggers.
Yeah, you gotta protect yourself against everything in the woods.
But with poison?
Just who exactly are you?
Oh, me? I'm Maxwell.
Yeah,
Maxwell
that's not what I
Matisse.
meant.
Oh. Well, when you ask someone who they are, I figured the name was okay. I'm just someone that rolled up to Littfeld, and well, saw you guys leave. I thought it's
So,
interesting.
so you surmise that following a group of ragtag adventurers, a group of 7, mind you, thought that was the best course of action when you could have gotten yourself inadvertently killed.
I didn't think you'd just shoot. I mean, I could have shot you from way back there. You guys really aren't very perceptive.
If you knew anything about what I have done and the things that I have seen, the second you would have went for the shot is the second you would have seen darkness.
Cryptic, but okay.
I mean, if you hadn't have seen it, though, I mean, would you really be able to? I mean, because he would have hit you.
I think
Well-
we're losing track here, gentlemen. I think the important question is, what is the important question, actually?
The important question is whether or not we leave this metaphorical vermin out to the wild or to us. We already have a big enough group as it is. We don't need more liabilities.
I don't
Well, actually,
plan on
I do
going
have a
there.
question.
Hmm.
What were you expecting to gain once you caught up to us? Like, curiosity's fine and all, but there's a reason you're following somebody.
As you said,
You
like,
don't
he
just-
kind of just like sits down on his butt. Just, I didn't think that far ahead.
I can tell.
Yeah, maybe
You're playing
I'm,
without a full deck, ain't you?
maybe I'm what?
Hilaria chuckles at that.
Maybe I'm. Yeah.
Real quick, Nep, what was your character?
Jet.
Oh, okay. There we go.
You'll get it eventually.
I'll get it eventually. It's just like getting back into work when you
No.
just got a new job.
You know. That,
What?
No. You know what? That. You know what? Good point. He kind of just goes over, like, almost absent-mindedly of any of what you all are like intimidating him with. Goes over, picks up his heavy crossbow, just reaches into his pocket, and pulls out the poison dagger, just lays it on the ground. I'm gonna go back to Littfeld. I don't think I'm cut out for being a delver, but you can take the poison. It was.
As soon as the mouse friend starts to walk away, I'm going to pick him up and raise him to where he can't move. Because isn't he like 3 feet tall?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to pick him up to stop him from scurrying away. Wait.
You know, it's not nice to pick people up.
I'm gonna pick up that poison dagger.
You may have.
Fuck that.
Hold on a second. You may have followed our group, but I am not without a conscience, although many don't see it that way. Regardless, you're at least going to have a weapon to bring yourself back.
Kind of just gestures with one hand to the heavy crossbow he's got.
Are you sure? You wouldn't want the dagger.
I think the dagger would be better for you. Do you want the crossbow instead?
Niles turns to the rest of the group. Anybody want a crossbow?
I'm all set, thank you.
I don't.
I wouldn't mind one.
Oh, okay. So this is how this is going to go.
Okay.
I mean, it's not my typical thing, but you know, it moves things fast, and I like that.
Jet, what do you think?
I just want to be on our way. Get this done and over with. Leave the poor thing alone.
That is fair, but we're not going to leave them disarmed.
No, just
So, Roller, as Niles shimmies over, please give the dagger back.
Shame, but all right.
And Niles places the mouse friend on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry as fast as you can. There are many horrors that you wouldn't want to. Well, I'm not gonna give you the image, so I think we will be on our way.
Hey. He just kind of like skitters off.
And Amelia now turns to everyone with 2 fingers like squinting the middle of his eyebrows. Okay, what the hell was that?
If it was my intuition, maybe a scout.
Scout, possibly, but just one? This place?
So, he did have a heavy crossbow with, it seemed like 8 bolts left over. In order to effectively wield it without disadvantage, you have to have a strength of 15 or higher.
Wow.
Oh well, I do not have that. So
I cannot use it. I absolutely cannot.
I damn sure can't.
That's just terrifying. The fact that he uses it, especially with only 8 bolts, implying that he's shot it before.
Can we inspect the heavy crossbow?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be an insight check or
Investigation?
Investigation. Where is that little doohickey? Not. I don't know if I should be making this roll. I got a -2 on that.
I'll take the investigation.
Yeah.
I go +4.
I can help. I have a +5.
Go right ahead.
So if you're helping, you can either each roll or one roll with advantage.
Take the advantage. Let's see you get a nat 20. Let's see it. I want to see it.
Please.
Still,
Okay.
19 good.
19. Is there anything in particular you want to look about the crossbow?
I didn't think that far ahead.
Seems to be a running theme.
It does, doesn't it? Well, basically, I'm just checking to see like if it's like the craftsmanship on it, if there's any kind of like inscriptions or like any kind of identifying marks of like it, like either being owned by somebody or manufactured by a certain group or something like that. Just basically just taking a deep look into it.
It does seem to be a little bit more like brutally manufactured, as Littfeld's crest and stamp are like practiced into the side of it. Mechanically, what this is it is a D12 when you fire it. It has the loading property. It is a range of 100 to 300. So it's a pretty decent weapon as it stands. It is a heavy crossbow, though, so it does require a lot of weight in order to do. But yeah, it seems to be a manufactured brand rather than like an heirloom or something.
Don't think any of us can use it, though.
Mm-hmm.
That off canon, that
Oh,
makes me think
didn't see
that we just robbed this mouse person for a crossbow that we can't even use.
Yep.
Just
I tried to take the poison dagger, but no.
What were you going to do? Just let him go without a weapon he could seemingly use? That seems a little... now that I'm thinking about it, it seems like he was probably looting corpses.
and that makes Nalus think in the midst of like internally he's thinking a 3-foot mouse can wield this fucking thing, but a 7-foot tall I can't even. You know what? It's perfectly fine. I can't even. I'm more good adept at spells anyway.
With my own realization here, can I actually roll for history to see if that's a thing that people do? Like actually go around and look for adventurers' corpses and just jack their shit?
Sure.
Cool, I have a +6 to this, so please be good.
That seems pretty.
Fuck.
I mean, you're not too acquitted with, like, a lot of your, like, training in book lore had to do with, like, ancient history and the Great War that, had the humans with the beast folks that came here. You know a decent bit about, jackals and dragons. Nothing about this newfangled concept about Delvin.
Jet, I feel our fields of study were a little lackluster growing up.
Yeah.
Slightly off canon. CC, please pet the cat. Okay.
Molly's my girl.
But nonetheless, the encounter is seeming to be done. You guys continue on your way, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
Just about
Nalus is a.
Good.
Nalus is a bit more paranoid as he watches the back of the group now.
Okay. So you're being way more alert. Okay. Takes you another 2 hours, roughly, before you come to this, what almost appears to be like a roundabout of trees, right? So there's like a pathway that kind of leads into a small circle, and there is like a hedge bush that exists in the center. And Tanner, while you're kind of looking at the main map and you're kind of flipping it over, looking at the image that's been drawn on it, it seems about the area. You're looking around, just trying to like line up, what you see from your perspective with what the camera basically took. And for the rest of you guys, it just looks like they're wandering about. Just like holding a piece of paper, just like trying to figure out how this fits.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, to hang on a second. I think the TV's getting picked up on CC's.
I mean,
Eden, what was that for?
They might just be wandering around now.
This is why I told you it's a bad idea to give it a map.
No. Like, they were trying to line it up, but now they're just like... Wait, what's that doing?
Tanner, by chance, do you remember the task you were given?
I know, it was close. Close to the spot.
Yes, the map. I feel like that wasted like a good half hour before everyone realized.
Maybe not a half hour, like 20 minutes, because like they were kind of doing a semicircle, then it's like, wait, no, there's a landmark over here. But there's no string. That tree does not look right.
But yeah, that would just be the point where it's like where that little exchange happened.
Well, maybe I can help get us back on track. Angus just kneels to the ground and he just asks a flower, "Hey, have any bipeds walked by here recently?"
Now that is a new one.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Nihilus turns to Chester without the awakened mind you and just goes, "I know we can talk within our subconscious, but this is something more alarming."
So you reach out and you kind of just like, speak to this flower, and for a moment, it doesn't appear to be a response. And then when you're like, this usually works. This is interesting. You hear the flower speak back. No one else hears this. But you hear the flower say back, "What was a bipedal?" I don't.
Two legs.
So,
And then Angus stamps on the ground, bat, 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 imitating the two-legged creature.
So you. Okay. Yeah. 2 weeks. Just kind of looks over, there's
What do you mean looked over?
Yeah, there's no looking. It's just speaking. This is interesting. It seems to be waiting for a response. And then you hear another flower next to it speak up and says, "Yeah, real fuck looking thing. Tall, big ears, kind of like a dog. Not really a dog though."
Tanner's ear just twitches.
Nihilus proceeds to use the awakened mind to ask Angus while he's talking to the flower.
I mean, that's where you get information. You ask things.
Nihilus just takes a deep sigh into Chester's shoulders.
Your breath stinks, man.
I knew it
Angus
took
points in
gamble.
the direction that that they were going and says, "Some bipeds went this way."
Good. We have a direction. Let's keep moving before I lose any more sanity.
Okay.
Hey, I found the dog.
I'm not feeding it. as Niles proceeds to give another piece of food to Bruno.
All right. Whoever is immediately leading the group, you take about 4 steps into the shrubbery that is in the outlined circle. I need you to make a dex save. Whoever's leading the charge here.
I did say I was in the back.
Mhm.
So would this be Angus?
Yeah, it was his idea, so I would say,
Sure.
yeah.
Probably Angus, yeah.
Roller, I see what you're doing there. Wow.
So
Nice.
you're walking, and the rest of you just see this tall ass fucking bovine walk into the shrubs and just. Angus, you fall about 8 feet onto your feet, perfectly uninjured.
All right, that shouldn't be that high for him. Like, he should be able to just reach out and crawl out. Actually,
How tall is Angus?
he's pretty tall. I forget exactly how long.
No,
I
like
don't-
how specifically tall?
Wait. I need to look at the bovine heights. I don't think I put in.
Because I specifically had Nihilus as 7 foot, and if that's a pit that's 8 feet, even he's gonna have some trouble.
Okay, probably not 8 feet. I have to say. Just looking
Hey,
at
you
the,
all right down there?
Yeah, it's not so bad down here. There's nothing it's just a plain pit, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's just a hole that kind of dropped you down. There's a cavern that continues to go forward and down.
I do have 50 feet of hempen rope. We could pull him out.
Wait, there's a cavern continuing from it?
Yes.
Well, actually, there's a cool little cavern or cave system or something down here.
Nihilus immediately jumps down with him. What do you mean?
Then Angus gestures.
So you jump down, more being aware that there is something here. You fall down into the same area. It doesn't appear to be really any light, which is slightly disheartening a little bit. But it is a tunnel that kind of goes just a little bit further, and it starts to descend downward.
Can I pull out a torch?
Yes.
I will pull out a torch.
Okay. You have a little torch with a tinderbox. Just kind of looking around a little bit.
Nihilus then goes back to the beginning of the entrance and waves the torch up in the air, but you can only see the little flame of it.
Yep.
To gesture everyone else over. He's right. Down here.
Well then. Into the unknown. And I jump down to join them.
So the average bovine is 6 foot 3 inches and 7 foot 3 inches.
Okay, I'm just gonna go 6'3". I didn't put it down anywhere.
Okay. That is the
Fair enough.
smallest average that exists there.
AKA horny. I just saw it on my character sheet.
That being said, is Angus holding anything?
No.
Nihilus then, as he gets everyone crowded around, hands the torch over to Angus as to kind of move him in the front to kind of guide the way.
All right. Are there any plants in this system?
Doesn't appear to be, at least in the immediacy.
Okay.
But you feel that there is a bit of cold and wet air coming from further down in the cavern, so there's either a draft or some running water or some kind of vegetation at the very least.
Angus just calls out into the cavern. Is there anything that wants to harm us in there?
You get no response.
Is at that point Nihilus puts a hand over Angus's mouth and goes, "Are you suicidal?"
Well, I mean, don't you want to know if there's anything that wants to harm us in there?
Yes, but I'd rather we figure that out first before they figure out we're here.
I mean, what if startling it is a bad idea?
It's not startled if it's dead.
I'm gonna use my Volpine detection or deduction.
I'm going to run face first into a wall because I can't see anything.
Okay. Jesus.
Nice. Dirty 20. Let's go.
Okay, so if you succeed, the GM tells you something about one of the possible decisions. Okay. So, the possible decisions that you could do here are either, go down with what appears to be the entrance to this delve, or stay up here and, do whatever. Maybe, just, hold the fort, make a base camp, do other things. Both seem relatively... Both seem... How do I want to say this? Going down obviously yields to more adventure. Staying up here, though, could buy you guys some time, get you guys a short rest. So, one would be more strategic, the other one would be more brazen. I guess would basically be the way I'd say that.
Allie stands there for a second, puts her hand to her chin. She's like, "All right," and so she hops down in the hole and just starts walking forward. Let's go.
Can't argue with that.
I can always appreciate the direct approach.
Agreed.
Works for me. And Angus pushes forward.
Fantastic. Everyone else is following down?
Yep.
Jet, stay close, please. You're my eyes.
Can everyone see the map?
No.
I see darkness.
I see a black square.
This is probably exactly what I see.
Oh, if I only had dark vision.
If only I had regular vision. Jet, I wasn't joking. You're my seeing eye, brother.
Oh, there we go.
There's a piece of it.
Perfect. Go ahead and place your tokens wherever you would like in that area.
How do you place tokens?
Drag
You
it
can
from
just
your
drag them
character
off
sheet.
here. Yeah.
What?
So click over where you would click on your character sheets, then just click and hold it, and then drag it over.
Yeah, Larry, unfortunately I didn't get any art for you, so I couldn't get a token.
I'm working on it.
I was gonna say, yeah, Eden's working on it right now.
Okay, hang on. Oz, can you explain that again?
So you know where you would normally like click to bring up your character sheets? Go over your name, click and hold, and then just drag over to the map.
Ah, I see.
Did I ever send you any references, Eden?
You sent me some real life pictures of the animal you wanted, and I was able to infer from your actions.
Awesome, thank you.
Let me just say this: looking at what I'm seeing right now, you're gonna fucking love it.
Actually, you know what? I have enough of a sketch. You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Plus that way, if you
I always
want to
love
send
their
it,
art, so.
I was gonna say if you send it, I can turn it into a token right now.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I am in love.
Nice.
Damn.
Is that
You are-
part of a fur coat, or is it their collar? You don't know.
You are amazing.
Eden. Jesus
Neat.
Christ.
So that being said, Game switch spots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I guess that'd be at
Angus
the front
takes
of
the
this.
charge.
I was going to say, speaking of which, I would like to. Yeah, thank you. I would like to be directly behind Jet right now. I'm not fucking around when I say I am literally. He is helping me with
So,
my ability to perceive things.
I actually looked back at the picture you sent me. And
Hey guys.
it looks so concerned.
What am I witnessing?
What am I going to become?
How do I
smudged
explain
my
this?
eyeliner. I smudged my eyeliner.
There you go, there.
That fox looks zoned out, thinking, how do I uncalzone a calzone?
Fuck, now I want a calzone. God damn it, Nate.
Please
I
don't
want
make
one
me think
too.
about food.
Yeah, Angus is going to draw his coach gun and point it forward.
Okay. Easy enough.
Dun. Our way down.
I'm not going to be at the front, but I certainly ain't going to be at the back.
I'm actually pretty okay with being in the back.
I am wherever my brother decides he wants to be.
I'll take second.
Although, don't have any night vision. Oh yeah, wait. I can cast dancing lights.
You can cast dancing lights, yes.
Oh, please do.
Okay. Okay, so with this class, with cantrips, I just cast it.
Correct. You don't require anything.
Yeah,
Okay,
cantrips
so
are
no-
still cantrips.
No catch here.
Nope.
Sick. All right.
Yeah, it's only when you take the one that actually gives you spell levels do you expend cards to do it. The only reason I know this is because my backup for the Osmet game is a showman.
See. All right. So, who here can't see in the dark?
Everyone.
Me.
I was gonna say, Chester raises his
I don't
hand.
think dark vision is a thing in this.
Yeah, I don't think
So,
anyone can.
I mean,
All
technically
right.
there is. I could have, but I chose to read writing.
Okay, well, all right. So, I'm just going to have the glowing lights. One follow me, one I can create up to 4. One follows me. Who's holding the torch again?
Angus.
Angus.
Angus. Got it. Okay. One
I
will
desperately
follow.
need it if you don't mind.
Yeah, one will follow you.
Thank you.
And the other 2 will follow.
Wait a second. I don't have a token.
Got names.
Who doesn't have a token?
You should.
I do not see one.
Just drag and drop out of the character sheet.
There
It
we
was
go.
on the GM layer.
Ah,
Oh,
take a shot. It was on the GM layer.
I'm breaking the fourth wall.
oh God! Reality is collapsing.
Don't be dramatic.
What was that, Danny?
What?
Never mind.
Okay, so 4 lights. One on me, one on Chester, one on. What is it? Okay, you're with Jet, so you don't need another light there.
Could we get one for the back, please?
Yeah, sure. One for names. My brain sucks.
If you can't think of it, just mention the player.
Scrolling over to Discord real quick.
I totally feel that pain.
I am awful with names. I am the worst. Tanner's character?
You
So
Or
could
is it
literally
Nyla?
guess
Nyla?
any fucking name, and it would have worked for Tanner.
Okay, so one me, one on Chester, one on Tanner, and then one on Nihilus. Is that
Okay.
and they shed a light of 10 feet. They're not great, but they're better than nothing.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, exactly. Nothing like I have.
Just to make things a little easier on this, let's do a 10-foot gold circle on him. One on, you said, Tanner?
Yeah.
Alright, we got one on Nihilus, one on Tanner, one on you,
Yes.
and then who was the other one?
Chester.
Right.
Fantastic. Okay, so everyone in that like aura is actually emanating light.
Sick.
So we have that extension then.
Why can I see in here better than I can see in most rooms?
I don't know.
Oh God.
I mean, it is a smaller space.
Okay. But nonetheless, you guys have entered this area, and you see kind of just so the pathway, it led down probably about a good 15 feet. The cavern is as wide as it is. It gets a little wider as you progress a little further into it. It also bends off to the right. The height that this is roughly about 15 feet tall. But you're free to continue as you wish.
Well, no time like the present. And
Alright.
I'm moving forward.
Okay. And it's mostly just going to be important to know how you guys are essentially just like your party order.
Yeah, Angus is just strutting through.
I'll take comfortable middle of the group.
I guess I'll get front middle.
So I'll be like right here. Yeah, I will stay exactly in this order. 3 ahead of me, 3 behind me.
Okay.
Tanner's just gonna follow the masses.
Okay, and back.
He wanders off a little sometimes, but
Okay. So regardless, you guys continue along the pathway that you are. It rounds, a little bit to the left, and as you progressively get closer and closer to what appears to be just a more larger cavern, you notice that the ceiling kind of opens up a little bit more, which is nice. You get a little bit more breathing room. It's less, tight and walled off, and you get a little bit bigger of a cavern here. The other thing that astute people would notice is that there appears to be something that just exists right in the center.
Define astute. As in the the stat.
Yeah. Basically just perception in this instance. But
Nope.
The bigger thing that you also notice is that each one of these crystals is emanating just a little bit of light itself. So this, whatever it is, it seems to be just this, like, giant sporous, plant vegetation almost. Just kind of, like, locked and set in the center of this open cavern area. Doesn't appear to be moving.
So you say like a plant or vegetation. Could I talk to it?
You may if you want to.
All right. Do we need to roll like the perception stuff first, or?
Well, you see it.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, you have to be able to touch the thing in order to talk to it, though.
I believe that's correct. Yeah, touch a plant.
Okay.
What is it with your characters and touching shit that they shouldn't?
So you can if you want to.
Or rather, touching things you probably shouldn't. I don't
What
know.
in the hell is that thing?
I'll
I
make it a little
have
bit bigger for
no
you.
idea.
I'll make it a little bigger for you.
Oh!
Ah,
Oh,
Oh!
That was unexpected.
all right.
That it's got an eyeball.
So as you get closer to it, I guess the rest of you guys notice that the center of it just kind of almost like unfolds, like it's made of multiple rings, and they just kind of get a little bit bigger, and what didn't look like anything at first kind of flips right side up, and it is an eye, and it's just staring at you, Angus.
Okay, is there any bit of this this creature that is near me, and preferably furthest from the eye?
It is occupying that entire space.
Okay. Angus slowly and like gently approaches it and slowly attempts to put his hand on it.
Okay. You do so.
Can I even see it?
And while he's putting his hand on, he's also pointing his coach gun at the eye.
Okay.
And Angus just asks it about, its health, its growing conditions. He's trying to break the ice here.
His resume on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
That was mine was a legitimate question, though. Like, can I even see it?
Yes, you can see it.
Okay.
A great way to break the ice, just pointing your weapon at somebody.
So
So how long have you been an eyeball monster?
So everything in here is dimly lit, just because of all of the various different crystals that are kind of emanating this like off color of light.
Right, I forgot about the crystals.
But the area that is the radiuses that you guys are emitting is bright light.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yes, I'd say with disadvantage, because you're not astutely aware of the body language or expressive tones of fungus.
That is fair.
wait, fungus?
Oh no.
12.
I can't talk to fungus.
The fungus among us.
It is just kind of...
Well, I say fungus
there.
because fungus are very different from like regular plants.
It doesn't necessarily appear to have like an agenda, Nihilus. Just kind of existing at this point.
Aren't we all?
I turn to the group. Be attentive. This thing could go berserk if we fuck with it.
That's a house plant.
So, Angus, as you reach up and you touch it, you take 1 point of poison damage.
Oof.
But what do you say?
If he knows he's taking points of damage, he might ask a more important question.
Okay. Yeah, you reach
Why
up
am I
and
dying?
You reach up and immediately, like your hand, your hoof, just kind of starts to burn just a little bit.
Yeah, it's like bipeds. Which direction did they go in? I'm sorry? Angus slowly takes his hand away from it, and it's just like, well, I didn't get much information from it.
Well, what did it say?
I'm not sure.
Bovine buffoon.
You feel
Hey, at least
like
he
it
made an
said,
effort.
You feel like it said the one.
The one.
I thought it said none.
Yeah, I thought it
Yeah,
said
that's what I thought.
That's what I thought too.
Well, it seems to be talking about the one. Can I use insight to try to just brain blast this?
Sure. Yet again with disadvantage. Because this is the second time someone's trying to insight this particular thing.
Double net 20, come on. It'd be so fucking funny. Oh man,
right.
if only it wasn't disadvantage.
10, unfortunately.
24.
Is it kind of just like it appears to just be existing. Like it's growing quite well out of the dirt, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, I don't trust to leave this thing alone. This could be a catalyst. Could be the reason that this was made in the first place. I don't trust this thing.
Are y'all done talking to the sentient Chia pet?
I guess you take another point to poison damage.
You looking all right up there, Angus?
Angus is just like, I can. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm gonna step away from this thing.
Okay.
I am going to give a quick reread of the of what we were handed to see if there's any mention of this thing.
You do kind of go through it. It does mention that within the first area there did appear to be some traps. More specifically, they dictated them as poisonous traps. Basically just kind of navigated around them and everything was okay.
From what I can tell, as long as we get around the poison traps and just look directly at that, you know, like that, I think we should be okay.
Well,
As you say that,
Oh god.
Benias immediately raises the shard hand up.
Well, no, wait. What's happening?
It moved.
Moved.
Ilaria pulls up her cards.
On the bright side, it seems to be moving slowly. If we leave now, we might be able to get out of here before it reaches us.
You couldn't have just picked a little tiny cactus from the Walmart. You had to go for this thing. Now it's following you home. Look what you did.
Angus, you take another point to poison damage.
Angus is still holding the torch, right?
Yes.
Annihilus screams over to him, "Burn it!"
Or run.
Angus is
That
just. Angus says, like, I feel like that would make things worse. And Angus just runs back. It's just like, I'm going to attempt to heal myself. And you guys can worry about that.
Can I attempt to throw a lit torch at it?
Yeah.
I would advise against this, but
Actually, Angus is going to wait until that transpires before trying to heal himself.
So, how would I go about this?
So it'd be a dexterity throw with an impromptu weapon.
Okay. So would that mean I'm rolling at a disadvantage, or... Okay, cool. So it's just a flat dexterity roll.
Correct. There would be no proficiency with it.
Okay.
Could I, add gunpowder to it and throw it?
20
Because
definitely hits its AC.
Seeing this, by the way, Chester just holds his hands up. 2 kukris just fly out from their hilt into it. The other 8 form wings on his back.
So an impromptu weapon does 1d4 damage, so go ahead and roll that for me, Nihilus. Fantastic. Okay. So as the torch just impacts, you see the thing go... and this happens. I need everyone within 20 feet of it to make a Constitution saving throw.
I need the roller.
I'm just in the range.
Yeah, I'm in range. Yeah.
I think all of us are in range except for Jet.
So, yeah, Jet and Tanner are the only ones that don't have to make this.
oh boy.
19.
Oops, wait.
Fighters.
11.
we get con saves.
I forgot. Where's the save button?
So it's the so if you see where all like the stats are, it's one immediately to the right of it and up.
It says saving throws at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I don't see it.
Under the proficiency.
Oh, wait. Yep, there we go.
Oh, okay.
That's an 8.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Oh no.
Okay.
That is not good.
So, or take and become affected on a failed save. Okay. All right, this is great. Roll 3d6. So everyone that failed to save takes 10 points of poison damage.
Oh, Larry is
Five.
down.
I'm yeah. That's my entire health pool.
I am still up, but boy, does that hurt.
Was I supposed to roll?
No.
No, you survived. You didn't even get touched by it.
Spores invade the infected creature's system, killing the creature in a number of hours equal to 1d12 plus the creature's con score. It would help if I could actually roll the right command here.
I really hope I don't lose this character so fast.
So 5 plus your constitution score is how quickly you have to be healed.
In number of turns or like
Hours.
hours? Okay, so we roll. Oh, okay, so 5. Okay, so I have 6 hours sick.
Yep.
I can't believe y'all actually went up and touched it. Ugh.
I believe that was a terrible decision.
I mean, I'm already down, so
1/8.
I was going to say, 2 of our party members are unconscious.
yeah.
I see this.
Tanner's just going to shake their head, pull their flask out,
So who's
and
down?
then just like drop a bit into the unconscious people's mouths.
Angus is down.
I was gonna say Angus and Abby are both
Could I
down.
make a medicine check to get him up?
Yes, you can definitely try to make a medicine check to remove the poison.
Okay. That's that one. Normal. 22.
So who are you inspecting?
Angus.
Okay. First thing that you notice, this is an airborne pathogen, which is great. Because that means all you really have to do is just find some way to remove it from their sinuses.
Nihilus reaches in his backpack, looking around. Can't find anything, so he improvises and looks at his arm, takes a dagger out, and takes off a piece of his fur, and then starts to wiggle it underneath Angus's nose in an attempt to get him to sneeze.
Angus, you're unconscious, yes?
Yes.
Roll me
Won't
a
work.
Roll me a con
Well, they were
save with
both-
disadvantage.
Well, they were both given Goodberry.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you have Goodberry.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah,
I
even
apologize.
Goodberry.
I apologize, I missed that. Okay.
I feel like I've been snubbed.
Yeah. So you give 1 to each person then.
They're not berries. It's a swig.
I like that flavor. So yeah, you like as Nihilus just quickly like tears off the piece of fur and just kind of like runs it under his nose. You go and just pour a little bit down Angus's throat. Angus, you come to consciousness with however many hit points Goodberry has given you.
It's only 1 each.
Yeah.
Well, I have 10 uses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they can
fair
basically
Oh.
divide that.
So
as they
I
wish.
put a drop in there just to have you come to. It's just like one more.
Okay, so I'm 1 HP.
Now,
So Angus just wakes up and just immediately just like, oh god, what happened? He immediately just starts curing wounds on himself.
At that point, Nihilus takes the fur that still has in his hand, kind of gives it over to Bruno as a little bit of like nesting fur.
So, to the 2 people I gave the juice to, it is the most sickeningly sweet substance you have ever tasted.
So how much did I get back?
Just 1. Unless you want more. You'll have to ask.
Oh, what is this stuff? Oh, why does my head hurt?
I would like to make a nature check to help Allie.
Yeah, definitely.
14.
Welcome to the afterlife, my friend. You're in hell.
Specifically trying to how do I put this? He basically pulls out a handkerchief and you know how when you have a nosebleed you kind of like twist it and shove it in there. He's doing that, except specifically doing this to swab out the nose.
Gotcha.
Sit still. This is going to be very uncomfortable, but if we don't have this removed from your sinuses, you will die.
Hey,
Have you
you
ever
can be
gotten?
gentle. Oh.
Have you ever gotten a fucking COVID test with the nose
Oh,
swab?
Yes.
That is
Before
what
they
it
found
is.
out that you don't have to go that deep, they would just shove it right up there.
Oh yeah, they did.
That is what he is doing to you with a piece of cloth.
Oh, hey, whoa, ow.
But the important question is, does it work?
With a DC 14, yeah.
Cool.
Hey, can somebody, what the hell are you doing to that guy?
You're talking to me?
Whoever's rubbing the cloth. Doing
Yeah,
the
that's
cloth thing. Okay. Yeah, what are you doing?
Very specifically, I'm removing the poison from within her nose.
Yeah, can I get some of that? I think I might have breathed in some of that.
Wait, what, poison?
Yes, that thing that just exhaled a bunch of spores at everybody, except apparently me, Tanner, and Jet. I almost said Chester. Me, Tanner, and Jet. You all inhaled, and if you don't find a way to take care of it, you will die. And he will come over to you and start cleaning your nose out. He doesn't let you do it yourself, by the way. I want to make a point to that. He is very specifically doing this himself.
Oh, something was never meant to go up there.
It's either this or death. Make your decision.
Either he does it or I do it. You don't want me to do it.
Yeah, fine. Go ahead.
Thank you,
Oh,
Jet.
Nihilus walks over to Chester and goes, "Do you have a small one for the little one?" At which point you see Bruno's kind of just like sniffling too.
Tiny ass sneeze.
I just imagine like Chester reaches in his pocket and like takes out a tiny little hairpin and just puts a fucking just a little piece of scrap fabric on it and hands it to you.
Thank you.
So, thankfully, between myself, Tanner, and I forget who the other person that was helping everyone was, no one will die.
While you've been doing this, what has the plant been doing?
It exploded.
Oh, it's gone?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Fucking Voltorb motherfucker.
Now, if we're done sniffing the roses and pushing the daisies,
Oh, I'd love to be sniffing roses right now.
it looks like you already did.
Ugh. Those roses had some thorns, my god.
Actually, it didn't have any.
Figure of speech, darling.
All right, so I suggest if we find any more of those, we run away.
I will concur with that one.
Yeah, they aren't
So
much for
for that-
conversation.
You are a perplexing man, Angus. You really, really are.
Now, since I'm in pretty healthy condition, how about I lead the charge this time?
That sounds good to me.
If you insist,
I'll join you.
I will be, Ooh. Definitely had the vapors there.
Okay, so you're going down that route. Let me clear out some of that area. So let's just do that.
Oh no.
Is that another plant I see?
Oh no.
Another friend.
No.
I'm just gonna like. Hold on, I'm gonna roll stealth.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I am also rolling stealth.
I will third that motion.
That motion.
Well,
You guys just want
you'll
to.
tell me that first, because otherwise you have lights on you.
This is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine. I will say, would we all like to just do a group check? If that is,
Yeah.
well, I guess that's more
Fuck
DM
it,
thing.
let's
Okay.
Scooby-Doo this shit.
All right.
Yeah.
So group
All right.
stealth check. Let's do it.
Everyone
How
roll
we do?
stealth. Everyone roll stealth, and then we take the average of all the rolls as the total.
Just regular stealth.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
Tanner.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Oh no, the rogue!
Ouch.
The rogue got a 9 in stealth, and
I
the
like that.
fucking showman got a nat 20.
Okay.
I like to imagine my character. I like to imagine my character's stealth is slowly rolling by, like full ball form, just like almost tumbleweed like.
Meanwhile, Tanner's just like. Oh, sorry, I forgot to take the spurs off.
My spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle.
So that total is a 14.
I hope plants don't have a passive perception higher than that.
Go ahead and continue as you wish.
Well, I'm certainly not at the front of the line.
Well, from this spot, would I be able to see everything that's in there?
Yes.
Alright. Then I'm gonna roll a nature check.
We're getting the low
That's
rolls
an
now.
intimidating looking plant.
Cool
Oh
boy.
Getting out of here.
Yeah, I second this. Let's try the other way.
Yeah, I ain't messing with no more plants.
Tell you what, I'll lead the charge this time, just to.
Good thinking. You got those little rabbit feetsies.
I think
Oh,
I'll stay
wait.
in the back this time. I'm not feeling so good.
Would you like some additional healing? Not that I can provide any.
Here, this'll perk you up. And
I mean,
Tanner just hands the flask over.
Ilaria chugs it.
I'd say that's about like
That was-
5 uses.
Yeah. So you get another 5 hit points, and then good berries are gone.
Alright, that's six.
No, I have
It was-
10 uses of it.
I was gonna say it was 10 total. So there's
Gotcha.
8 left in there.
Well, 3 left in there.
Yeah.
Well, okay, there would have been 8 at the start.
Yes. Okay.
So
I will say, Tanner, as you kind of like look at and you say, nope, it's just based on your passive perception. In the back corner, there was some kind of chest. Right here. So feel free to do with that as you choose.
I may be a bit greedy,
You're good.
but I just watched like half the party almost fucking die.
That was only because we were too close. I
We would
thought,
have to get even closer to get to the chest.
hey, I can. I've got. Why is my brain not working
Take your
today?
time.
Yes, are you good?
Some of that poison get to you.
I think you drank
Just-
too much.
Just a little. I can hit it from back here. Maybe it'll blow up without us there.
Maybe. Well, we'll return to that.
Yes, we'll explore a bit first, and if we feel we would be coming back empty-handed, we'll clear out that room and hopefully attain our spoils. Sound like a plan to everyone?
Absolutely, as long as I am still alive at the end of it.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
So far, so mediocre. Let's go.
Alright.
All right, yeah. Whatever's this way. Quick question though, like these are crystals, right?
Yes.
Can I?
Oh god.
Oh, son of a.
Okay, before we cross that path, can I roll something to check to see if like they're valuable?
The crystals, if they're valuable? Yeah. Go ahead, I would say just a straight investigation check.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Just on like an immediate look, they don't seem to be anything that you've ever encountered before. Could mean that they're rare. Could mean that they're valuable. Could mean that they're just completely worthless. You kind of go up and flick one. It gives a little bit of like resounding hollow tone to it.
Oh, crystals. I may be back for you. But yeah, I'm done.
Okay. And yet again, kind of peeking out from that main center, like jagged outcropping of crystals that's in the center there, you see another chest.
And all of these crystals are exuding dim light, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. I am going to take one step back, trying to remain out of view.
Okay.
And I'm going to actually, it's very appropriate the two near me are near me. Alright. I've already gotten sick of this. I have an idea. So, High Roller, first I want you to kill the light above my head.
I can do that. Right now?
Right now.
Alright, done. And I kill the light above his head.
Yep.
How well am I at least not blind?
You are not blind. It is dim light. Your passive perception would take a -5 hit.
So this is typically what I'm dealing with most of the time anyway.
We switched your flaw, remember?
Oh, I thought that was
No.
I thought that was also part of it.
No,
I thought
that would be
stayed.
incredibly debilitating. No.
Oh, well, I guess all the comments I was making earlier were moot then.
It's fine.
My bad. Okay, cool.
You're a
That
rabbit,
makes
right?
this
You eat carrots. You
infinitely-
that good sight.
God damn it. But he's then going to look at Jet. All right. You and I have always been good at sneaking around places we shouldn't be. I think I might be able to get to that chest without alerting anything. You got my back?
With you to the end.
Alright, I need to measure something real quick. Okay, so I would need to move 10. Okay.
It's also worthwhile noting it is an action to open a chest.
That's totally fine because, like I said, I have a plan.
Okay.
I am going to move up 2 spaces.
You see
I can.
the eyeball, unless you're being stealthy.
Yes, I am being stealthy.
Roll stealth because you're doing this individually of the party.
Okay. Did it roll?
Nope.
Why did you not roll?
There
we go, 15.
Okay. You seem relatively okay with it, and you getting this close, the eye hasn't like flipped open, so.
I would like to Misty Step over to the chest.
Okay.
So
Do so, yeah.
yeah, Jet and High Roller, you just see him open his left eye, and he
There's the
vanishes.
second roll.
Oh, well, okay, so it just didn't.
Yeah, it just took a while.
All right then. And I would like to. I believe I actually have it this time. I don't. That is unfortunate, but I'm going to. I'm going to attempt to open it.
Okay. Misty Step is a bonus action, correct?
Let me actually check the spell. Yeah, that's
Perfect. Okay. So as a bonus action, you teleport over to it. As an action, you're going to crack open the chest.
yes.
I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it! Of course.
Gotta check for traps.
19.
Nice. So as you go over and you like lift up.
Wait, no click roll?
Not on this, no.
Okay.
I was going to say there are different traps that do.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
It's more of like if it affects the whole group, it'll be the click roll.
Okay.
This whole area doesn't appear to need the click roll for it.
Gotcha.
As you go over, you like lift one of the latches. You like throw it open, but you feel this like powder almost kind of like caked on the back of it, and you like look at your hands, and it's coated in this white stuff. But nonetheless, you quickly just like rub it off on your clothes onto the dirt beneath you and get it off of you as quickly as possible.
He has noticed that poison is a bit of a theme here.
Yes.
So he just made sure that once it got on his hands, that he just wiped it elsewhere where it would not get into his eyes, his nose, or anything.
Fucking doing the one chip challenge, trying not to cry. But yeah, you throw it open, and on the inside, first thing you see is a small coin satchel that appears to be, have something in it. It's not like completely filled to the brim, but it's a drawstring pouch. You see a book, kind of like a leather bound with a little strap around it, and you see a satchel, like a purse satchel, like a carrying satchel.
Yeah, I'm just going to just slowly, so I'm not making a shitload of noise.
Mm-hmm. So
grab these things.
So as you teleport, it's also worthwhile noting you do see that the fungus immediately behind you has kind of shifted towards you.
So I'm guessing it's noticed me.
It has noticed you. You're close enough to it. But you still have the remaining of what would be your essential turn, so.
Well, I would say that's an action and a bonus action, so all I would really... I was going to say, well, would taking these things be anything else, or would that just be part of opening the chest?
It'd be a part of opening the chest.
Okay, so now that I have everything, I just need to check one of my traits to see if it's even an action or if it's just something I can do. Apologies, I didn't
it's okay.
think about this particular thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay, that's an action. So I am going to, with my current stealth roll, go for it. And no, I can't even go that way.
I was about to say you're just gonna fucking book it.
Well, I unfortunately end up here, but I'm a hell of a lot better I am in a hell of a lot better of a position than I was.
Yeah.
Because I am stealthed and Big Fuck doesn't notice me.
As you run past, first off, this thing, because it already was aware of your presence, does get an opportunity attack on you. You do wake up this one, and you wake up this one.
Hey guys, run!
Backing up.
So let me really quickly do its multi-attack, because it's got a really interesting thing that it does.
Of course it does.
It makes 4 of these attacks.
Oh no.
So the first one is a 19 to hit you.
That hits.
The second one is a 6 to hit you.
Obvious miss.
Third one, 17.
Hits.
Fourth one, 15.
Just misses.
Okay. So you take 4 points of necrotic damage and 2 points of necrotic damage.
I am looking pretty relatively okay, actually.
Good. All right. They've awoken. They don't seem to be doing anything else.
We've awoken the hive.
The big one, you are aware that it moves, although very fucking slowly.
Can I leave?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Leave, 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 leave. Out, out, out. Everyone out. Go, 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 go.
Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Yep.
It looks like it would get stuck there.
It
does it?
Get stuck there.
I was certainly not going that way.
All right.
The other smaller ones don't move.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and second wind.
Alright, spill the beans. What'd you nab?
I don't know. Give me one small second.
Give him a moment. He's
So that's 1d10 plus fighter level, so that's 2 plus whatever this roll is. Cool. I am back up to full. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really liking fighter so far. Even at level 2, I'm enjoying it. I just imagine what you guys see is him just kind of, you know when people, like, walk off getting hurt? Like, if they fall down or they get smacked by something and they just kind of, like, run in place for a second and do the just like the shoulder rolling and everything. You guys just see him do that.
As you kind of like, you know, regather your wits, you kind of look at your spoils. That is what you find. You find 6 copper, 3 silver, and 2 gold pieces in the drawstring pouch. You find a spell scroll of the message cantrip, and you find a healer's kit.
Oh wow, how useful.
That healer's kit that's definitely gonna come in handy. What does that scale with?
So the healer's kit would be your intelligence, your medicine. But on top of that, you can expend 1 use of a healer's kit to immediately resolve any poison.
Nice.
Sick.
Would
Yes,
anyone be
contingencies.
opposed to me holding on to the healer's kit?
I don't have any complaints. I am proficient with a bit of that stuff myself, but you seem like you know the way around it a little bit more.
Would anyone like the scroll of message?
Hey, hold on a minute. What was that thing you did in that room? Misstep?
Mm-hmm.
Misty
Was that a
Step.
What have you
cantrip?
done?
It was not
My dog unplugged my monitor.
Yeah, but that's a second level spell. Oh my god, your dog unplugged your monitor.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I think he wants to go outside.
Okay, you're good. But it's a second level spell that I got from Flaw for a Feat.
Okay,
If you were an illusionist, you might have been able to take it.
I see.
You are gonna have a fuckload of cantrips by the end of this, though.
Oh yeah,
I
you'll
also-
actually when I hit level 4, you'll be able to steal my cantrips
Yep.
because I already know what feat I'm taking.
Isn't Lay on Hands a cantrip?
No, land hands is a
No.
feature.
Okay.
It's a
That'd be a
class
bit
feature, isn't it?
broken.
Go ahead, Eden.
I said that would be a bit broken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, yeah. You know, it's like not even a limited well. It's just like you can heal that person up to that much just whenever. Don't get me wrong. I think healing needs a bit of a buff, but I don't think it needs that much of a buff. A level 5 would just be able to heal 25 at will whenever.
Yeah, no,
That would
Healing-
be insane.
Healing cannot be on a cantrip.
Wait a minute, are we level 1 or level 2?
2.
Well, fuck, I've been playing as level 1.
So that's why you went down.
Roll your hit
Okay,
dice.
that
Just roll-
explains
yep.
a bit.
Yep, roll your hit dice, add it to your health.
But now that most people here, I know Gabe isn't here, but I'll wait until he comes back for the final answer. But I will just ask now. I'll go ahead and do it out of character because why the hell not?
Oof.
Who would like the?
Wait, hold on. The Torochi uses a D4 for their hit dice?
Let me look on that. I don't know, this character sheet's been weird.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it just defaults to a D4.
Yeah, Roll20 will default you to a D4 randomly. It does it with Blood Hunter every single time I play.
Nope,
I was-
D8.
I
Let me
was
try
about
that
to
again.
say, I'm pretty sure it's a D8.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thank God, that's much better.
And add your Constitution modifier.
But would anybody actually like the Scroll of Message? Just throwing it out there. I'll wait until Gabe comes back before we make the final decision, but I'll just ask out of character, does anybody want it?
I don't need it.
I don't need it either.
I was gonna say, because if we're universally just gonna say nobody really wants it, then I'm just gonna hang on to it to sell, and then I'll split the profit with everyone.
That works.
It is worthwhile saying, Dragonette. If
Yes.
you see someone cast that cantrip, even through a scroll, you can copy it.
All right, back.
All right, Gabe, do you want a Scroll of Message?
Wait, what does that do?
It's just the message cantrip.
It allows you to cast the message cantrip once by burning up the scroll.
Oh, no.
And I was gonna say, Dragon, just to make your decision a little easier on whether or not you want the scroll.
Mm-hmm.
You have a feeling that that there's a lot more to these psychic powers than is meeting the eye right now with Chester. You might be able to pick up a little something from him. I.e., I forgot I actually do have a cantrip.
Interesting.
I just wanted to throw a little bow in your way there.
Well, I'm sure I'll see it in due time.
But after that, Chester just kind of shaking everything off and... Okay. Would anyone like to hang on to the gold? I have plenty. Well, rather, I'm going to keep this separate, actually, and we're going to pool everything we take and then figure it out. Is everyone all right with that? We all good?
Fair enough.
All right. And we will make a note that I just have that coin purse like tucked to the side. All right. So that hurt. What's next?
Do you want to do it again?
I mean, we do know that there's a chest in the other room. Would anyone else like to volunteer to get past the scary plants.
I mean, I can.
I ain't doing so hot. I might need to pass on that. That's if we could take him out from a distance.
I
I'm.
got
I might be
just
able to
the
do
thing.
that.
You mind if I help you, Tanner? And, Allie?
Sure.
I'm quite good at distance.
Yeah, me and Danny probably got our too.
Please, for the love of God, why do you do this? Don't feed into him.
I mean, that's what they said their name was.
Actually, I think it's Alex now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex.
Chet?
Are you okay, Oz?
Chester just looks over at Jet. Jet, if I've ever said anything mean to you, I am sorry. You are a fantastic brother, and I love your company.
Oh, thanks,
Right.
Chester.
Why are you talking like it's the last word you'll ever say?
No, I'm saying it so I can focus on something more positive than the anger that is dwelling within me.
Probably see somebody about that.
I hate you all. I hate you all. I hate you all.
Get off me!
Get the hell out of the way. All right.
That was interesting.
So
No, I do know what it's like going through names.
okay, I need to actually check distance real quick. Okay. If I move up to here, does it seem like this thing is gonna notice me?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
You seem like they only, like, stealth aside, like, they seem to notice you when you are right next to them.
All right. I'm actually going to take one more step forward, just so that way I'm not giving it, half cover through the corner. And I would like to toss both of my trick kukris, bonus action,
At?
at the big one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Be prepared to move back if this goes poorly.
Way ahead of you.
Though, Tanner, I would like you to follow up my shot if you are able.
Alright. So I do have a feature from my race where
I'm just going to do my attacks.
I can increase the hit die of a light weapon.
Okay. That's one that you throw, or?
I was going to use it for my light crossbow.
Yeah, it is a light weapon. I would that.
Yeah, so it would go from a D8 to a D10.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure I actually hit that first. I just have to roll dex, right?
Yes.
Oh, and then I get a +2. Okay.
I got a 21 and a 10 to hit, by the way.
Both hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what makes sense. It's pretty fucking slow.
And big.
And big.
16 also hits.
Alright,
So-
then let me roll the damage.
Anyone within 20 feet of this thing immediately has to make a save, which no one does, so it just explodes.
Sorry, which one is he attacking? The big boy?
Yep. He threw both his
Okay.
daggers, just... your two daggers are just kind of, scattered a little bit away from it.
They just right back to my hand.
Perfect.
In which case, I suppose I don't need to aim at that anymore.
Follow up my shots, please. Hit anything. I'm not particularly picky.
Would I be able to hit this one?
Do you have line of sight to it? I believe you do. You would need to go past Chester if you actually wanted to hit that.
Oh, here, let me move for you.
There you go.
I'll move over here for you.
Because it's, that goes through a wall. That does not go through a wall, so you're good.
Alright, and then it is 1d10 plus kidding me?
Okay.
I guess I do 3 damage to this flower.
That's genuinely not bad.
I was going to say it is a piece of foliage, so I imagine its health pool isn't too particularly high.
No, but like, I increased the hit die on that.
It's unfortunately how dice be.
Are you
I
able
could
to
get that within a 1d4.
Are you able to see the health bar of it?
No.
Okay.
I didn't even hit it.
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie. Kind of.
I see a health bar.
Is there a number shown with it?
No.
No.
Cool.
But dang, I don't even hardly put a dent in it. Damn.
Hey, you want me to give a shot?
Please do.
Damn, I guessed. Let me move out of your way.
All right. Pull up my deck. Pull out a card, and I cast Ray of Frost at it.
Oh, cool. I love
Nice.
Spell or cantrip?
Ray of Frost is cantrip.
Yep.
I was going to say Ray of Frost is a cantrip.
Do you want to burn a
I'm
card
gonna
to steal
copy
it?
that one.
Yeah, burn a card, steal it.
Nice.
Add it to your repertoire.
I have
burn a
I have a
card.
particular affinity to that cantrip.
Yeah,
And
just
just
add it
remember,
to...
just your spell list. There is a set limit amount of cantrips that you can have as your repertoire. It is equal to your charisma modifier plus your or times your proficiency bonus, I think. No, plus your proficiency bonus.
So 7, and I already have... 1, 2, 3, 4. I have
if
8.
you get any of them
No.
from
Oh.
like feats or features from like your background or stuff like that, those are permanent.
Okay, so like class stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I
Okay,
can
so-
just so I get from class or whatever, and then a separate pool of ones I've copied, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I get 7 total so far.
Yep. Because the showman doesn't give you any. They just kind of.
Why do
Okay.
you not roll damage?
It's a spell save.
Okay, where is...
It should still roll damage actually. No.
I've got it. I thought I had it set up in the spell list as doing it, but I'll just go ahead and.
I think if you
One
click
guess.
if you just click the spell itself in
Yeah.
the chat bar,
That was just the description. Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
So okay.
All
being
the
employed
threes.
by creature within 60 feet. Which one are you hitting?
The one that had already been hit.
All right. And it is. Oh, you make a ranged spell attack against it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and make your attack. You already did. I see.
I
21.
did.
21 definitely hits, and 3 cold damage. Okay. Are they? Do they have things with cold? Actually, I feel like they would have something with cold. They don't have anything with cold. Okay. There you go. They don't seem to move.
I think as long as we keep our distance and just keep hitting them, we might be okay.
Sounds legit.
Angus, would you like to take a shot at them?
I think I might like to take a shot at him.
Oh, let me get out of your way.
Angus, is the one in the corner, like, is still there, right? Like this one.
We're forming a queue to beat the crap out of these flowers.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Maybe
maybe they want to talk. We haven't tried talking to these purple ones.
Yes,
No.
you did.
No.
Angus
we
is
tried
looks
talking
disappointed
earlier.
and
That
says,
didn't work
"Okay,
out well.
all
I
right,
was going to say either you shoot them or I will throw knives at them.
that's fair enough."
Okay, so just to double check, when I copy a cantrip,
Mm-hmm.
I can still just use it as a regular cantrip.
Correct. It
Okay.
is now just a cantrip that you understand, and if
And-
you pick up another cantrip and you want to get rid of it, you could just delete it from your memory, and you get the new one.
I see.
Okay.
Well then, fellas, allow me to introduce one of my main tricks, and I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I know that one.
I've
Yes.
seen it before.
Yes, I did not. I did not know this one until you had used it on that one.
Well, you're welcome.
I don't like being shown the same trick twice.
Well, the trick is that if anybody uses that trick, I can do it too.
What? Let's see.
Ray of Frost. Or
13
is that
hits.
cool? And now roll.
I was gonna say, if you just click it in your...
Yeah, you just click on the word Ray of Frost in the chat window.
Yeah, it should
Okay.
roll damage for you automatically.
6.
Nice.
How do I visualize the cone?
So,
Oh,
actually,
sick, so we can just throw ice at this thing until it dies.
Well, it's actually kind of funny that you mentioned that because it is now wounded. It immediately scatters up to here.
Oh!
Whoa, whoa, hey, pal. I didn't say you could get that close.
Everyone it is adjacent to is immediately restrained.
I have made a mistake.
And I now
A
need
miscalculation, if you will.
I now need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh.
Yay, actual initiative. Let's do this. Oh, I'm excited.
Make sure
Oh,
when you
there we
roll
go.
initiative, you're clicking on your token before you do so.
Oh yeah. sure.
Mine's already selected, so
That's okay. CC, I'll add you manually. You're okay.
oh, sick. We're tied.
Thank you.
And then who else needs to be added manually?
Me.
I'm so sad. I have a +6 to my initiative, but
Alright.
You just
So wait,
caught off
no
guard.
roll, we're just restrained?
+4.
Yes, you are restrained.
Okay.
And Tanner rolled a 14.12. Okay. Descending, there we go. And then let me add this little guy.
So that is a straight tie.
Yeah. So we just decide whether we want to do like a simultaneous turn or.
Pretty much, yes.
I mean, we both have to escape the.
Well, it is a
Little slow.
fungus. I didn't expect it to be fat, but it did just sprint up to us.
I mean, now it's already touching me. It's really any disadvantage to asking it some questions.
That's
Well,
funny, though.
I
Go ahead, ask your questions. You go first, then.
kind of want to play off that phrase a little bit. Does it look intelligent enough to communicate?
No.
Ask
I probably-
anyway. I want to see what happens. Well, ask if you want, but
So, Angus, what would you like
I'm mostly
to do?
joking, but you know, I'll say, "Hey, can you let us go? If you continue to hold us, you will die."
So you reach down, you touch it, and you say that? Go ahead and make an
Yeah.
intimidation check. with disadvantage, because it is a
Okay,
fungus.
do it. Ah.
Aw.
You feel as like the roots, because what it did is it like spat out like it essentially Spider-Man'd up to you. It just emitted this like vine leash thing, snagged onto a point, launched itself to there, and then implanted itself into the ground, and everything around it is now rooted.
Okay.
So you feel like it, the things that are holding onto you kind of quake just a little bit. But
All
you
right.
still have your turn.
Can I just shoot it?
Yes, but ranged weapons have disadvantage when point blank. If this is your coach gun, there is no. It's not technically a ranged weapon.
Okay. I'll use the coach gun.
Okay. I believe if you
This
do
is
it,
a fuck off shotgun.
pretty much, and if you do it in this
Sick.
direction, you can get both of them too.
And nobody else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 15. Yeah, so I get both.
Yep. Fantastic. They automatically fail all dex saves.
All right.
Go ahead and
Oh,
roll
what?
the damage. It's the 3 bludgeoning
3.
damage to each. Nice.
Be right back.
Yep. So
Yep.
-3 to that, and then -3 to this one.
What the fuck?
Okay. He has his movement, which he doesn't have. His bonus action was to talk to it.
Okay,
High
I'm
roller.
back.
Welcome back.
So you used your action to shoot. You used your bonus action to try to communicate with it, and you can't move. So that's effectively your turn.
Okay, cool.
High roller, your turn.
Well, can't move, but I can still cast, right?
You can still cast.
Perfect.
Your speed is 0. That is all that restrain does.
Perfect.
Jesus. Yeah, that hits.
Badass.
What does
So,
that?
you know,
what does that look like?
I'm basically a sand slash using Shadow Claw.
Love it.
That is fantastic. Okay.
So basically, claws just grow out of my hands, and I slice through the vines holding me, and just like trisect this thing, really.
Okay. So you cleave at it. You just completely cut right, just totally right through it.
Yeah.
And you're still restrained.
Oh, that is pickle. What else can I do?
Got a bonus action.
Yeah, what is... can I burn a card to make that ambidextrous?
Yes.
So that was a bonus action, and
Yep.
I now have an action.
Yep.
And I'm going to use that to Ray of Frost to the other one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. 12 hits. 5 points of cold damage. Nice. Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. So you go up, you cleave for this first one, you look down, you realize that this is happening, and you're like, oh, gotta burn a card. You throw the card away, using it as your bonus action, and then go over for the other one, using that as your main attack action to just cause just a little bit of frost to emanate itself around the violet fungus. Jet, you're up. What would you like to do? So actually, worthwhile pointing, because you and Nihilus are in two separate. You're kind of in like two separate rooms. You see something a little bit more going on here, which is, well, not the best.
Huh?
What the f-
Yeah, you guys see from these little like pockets of gems that are like scattered about the floor. These 5 things just kind of pry up from the ground, like burrowing, break through, and they're just. I'll get you a little bit closer look of what they look like.
Oh, I don't like
I'll also show you a little bit more what the violet fungus looks like.
It looks like a thing you take a picture of an iron lung.
Yeah.
it. Looks like a peach pit.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
That
fellow
too.
Iron Lung enjoyer.
Porous.
I
Just
love
wanted to stop.
They seem to be pretty slow as they're burrowing out of the ground there.
Okay, what do you mean pretty slow? Because it, like, charged 20 feet immediately and restrained 3 people.
Oh, not this. Not these things. Sorry.
Okay.
The things
These
that Jet
fungus.
is seeing.
Not the
things
fungus.
that Jet and Nihilus are seeing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What's my speed? 5. Okay. You said they were pretty slow, right?
They seem to be pretty slow.
They seem to be. Okay.
Don't trust the GM.
Wise words.
You can, I will say this, at any point you can spend your action to try to gain more information about a creature that you're seeing, and I will tell you what you would roll based on it. For fungus kind of things, you would probably deem that to be nature. And then based on your nature check, I'll tell you more information about the creature.
Okay, then I'll just do exactly that then.
Okay.
Everything just lagged. What did I miss? I heard you, and then everything froze, and then I heard a slight explanation of a notice check.
Basically, like, you can, like, check enemy stats. You can spend an action to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not, like, stats, but find out about enemy.
Yes.
Yeah. Partially why I asked before combat if these things seemed sentient.
Okay.
Listen, I don't care. As long as they die, I don't care what their stats are.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a nature check for me then, Jet.
Nature.
Okay. So you're, like, it's a little bit dark, so it's hard to tell a lot about them, but just kind of how they're moving, how they're doing stuff. You get the feeling that they like the darkness, they're pretty slow,
Oops. My bad.
pretty weak, and easy to hit.
Okay.
That's about it. So. You still have your bonus action and your movement. What would you like to do?
Oh yeah, my bonus. I am going to. Let's see. Where's my sheet at? There it is. I'm going to.
TBGB.
Come on. Work with me here, you. Okay. There we go. I am going to move. I have a speed of 30. Well, how many squares again is.
Each square is 5 foot. So if you have a
5
35, you can move 6 squares. So no. Hold on. I can't focus. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. 7 squares.
7 squares. Okay.
I'll be okay. You can also, if you have your tokens selected, you can right-click for each, like, corner point that you're moving. So that would be 5, that's 10, that's 15, 20, 25, so on and so forth.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Okay.
There we
I
go.
am going to move. Here.
Okay.
I am going to. My character sheet vanished from me again. Hold on. Come back. I'm going to. Since I have a. How big of range is a short bow?
Can you fire your short bow as a bonus action? Normally it would be an action.
It was. Oh.
Mhm.
I don't. Where would I.
Unless something stating it as a bonus action, it's an action to do. So. I don't think so. The rogue can dash and disengage, and hide as a bonus action. I know that.
Okay, so then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I am 5, 6, 7, 6. Is diagonal space considered? Because I go.
So
It's still
ev-
5.
Yeah.
That's still 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's here 1, 2, 3. Then there. Move there. I could then move 2. That would be the max I can move then, correct?
So that'd be 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah.
I'm going to then use the bonus action to hide there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Roll stealth.
Damn.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
So, Nihilus, as you see these things sprout up, and you're like, you just see Jet run past you, and he's just gone.
Does my character know the movement of these things? Probably not. I don't.
Unless Jet kind of relayed the information before he ran and hid. Which you
Jet?
definitely could have.
Jet.
I did.
Okay. So you are aware that he says that they're slow, pretty weak, easy to hit, hate sunlight, love the darkness.
Good to know.
Tanner, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Is it an extra like bonus action or whatever to pull out a different weapon?
To swap weapons, that would be a bonus action, yes. If you're just like dropping one and pulling out another, no, it is not an action.
Yeah, I don't think. Or would I still be restrained?
Yes.
Well, I'm just gonna drop my crossbow and just go crazy with some hand axes.
On the ship below you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so yeah.
I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
And they are light.
Yeah. So as an action, you break free.
All right.
Fits thematically, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna see if I needed to make another roll to free these 2 as well, but
You know what? I would allow you as a bonus action to free one other person.
I'll free High Roller.
All right, High Roller, you are no longer restrained.
Thank you kindly.
You still have your movement, Tanner, if you want to use it.
I'm fine right here.
Okay.
Just kind of like kicks the fungus off the cliff.
Okay. So you just like look down for a second. You just drop your crossbow, pull out your 2 hand axes, just start wailing away at the roping, essentially that's kind of like keeping you restrained. And you realize, without a body to hold you in place, it seems to be pretty easy to break free. It requires a little bit of effort, but it would be pretty easy to break free. And then you look over and you just hack away the ones that are preventing High Roller from moving, and kick the fungus off the cliff. Chester, what would you like to do?
All right. So I'm going to step forward up here.
Mhm.
This thing is dead. It's just bothering me that my token, whatever, doesn't matter. And I'm going to use my action to free Angus.
Do that for
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Angus, you're no longer restrained.
Thank
And
you.
then with the rest of my movement, I can get right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to action
also
surge.
see these things just kind of like spoiling out of the ground at this point too.
Yeah. I imagine I heard some commotion coming from out here, so I am then going to action surge, and
I love that everyone has a green or a pink for their color.
I know, right? Fucking Oh, am I on that? Right? Where the hell? Why am I not able to? I'm suddenly not able to measure.
Double check it.
You're using a cursor.
Yeah, I am using the measuring stick is gone.
That's
The measuring stick is gone.
that is really weird.
Try
refreshing?
I was supposed to
Yeah,
say
I'm gonna
refresh
refresh.
20.
There it is. Okay,
Okay.
I gotta bring my character sheet back up. Okay, that was very strange.
Yeah, the icon just disappeared.
Yeah. He actually saw it. The fucking measuring stick icon was just gone. Because I needed to check range.
It's okay.
Okay, so I can get him without disadvantage. So action surge, and then I am going to action bonus action throw my 2 trick kukris at that one.
Gotcha. So first one, go ahead. 19 hits.
And then
Roll the 19
13.
first. 7 damage is enough to kill it.
okay, bonus action.
We hit.
I'll take disadvantage on the other one. Would that be disadvantage? Hang on. Yes, that would definitely be
That would
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay, so re-roll the 13.
Do
13 still hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
cool.
5 points piercing damage. Nice. Alright. Let me allow you guys to see the health bar. There you go.
All right. And at the end of his turn, he just holds his hands out, yanks them both back, and both of the kukris return.
Yeah. She just... Alright. Ilaria.
You're muted.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot to put on push to talk when the TV was on. I guess I can take that off now. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure about a dagger
There we go.
range-based fighter, but I'm actually really enjoying it.
All right, so Ilaria hears the commotion out there, and as she's running, she just throws her cards on the ground. Let's see here. Oh, shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And it's a bonus action. She draws 5 new cards.
Gotcha. So you're just reshuffling?
Basically.
Nice.
Oh, shit. And so with that... Too far. Actually, she's gonna... No, she can't do that. Fuck. I guess she's going to... Can I get
You can
line
sit
of
out.
sight on?
Yep.
I can hit that one? Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast another Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Where did my character sheet go? There it is.
$14 hits. Go ahead, roll damage. 3 points of damage. Nice.
3, just always 3.
It's always 3.
What the fuck?
3.
3.
Like,
Great.
even goddamn high roller got 3.
That's kind of cool.
He's a high roller.
Not exactly living up to my name, honestly.
Seeing how it didn't really help her out much, she just throws her cards on the ground in annoyance.
Okay.
For what it's worth, it looked cool.
So as you're running out into this like open field, you're kind of just like dropping cards below, pulling out some new ones. You just and just
Mm-hmm.
just like, God damn it, throw the cards down. Nihilus, you're up. What would you like to do? Even with 7
Actually,
people,
hold on, wait a
it's been
minute.
a hot minute to get through. We've been actually going through initiative pretty quickly here.
Hey, hold on a minute. Did Nihilus use this Blade Ward?
No, I did
Okay.
that by mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to see if I could copy it, but
What I'm going to do is use Eldritch Blast. Thank God it's a cantrip. On the Mushroom Spore down here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Or roll the Eldritch Blast. 10 hits. 1 point of force damage. It's okay.
Every little bit of damage counts.
Yeah.
Every little bit of damage counts.
That's your action. He did just cast a cantrip. High roller if you want to copy it.
Eldritch Blast? Yeah, I'll copy that.
Now,
Literally the
if that's the
best
case,
damage in the game.
does he also get the modifier that I have on it where it go? Okay.
No.
No.
No. He just gets default Eldritch Blast, which is still good.
It's still pretty far, but it's not 300. But if that is the case,
So have your bonus action, your movement.
I can't really do anything as a bonus action right now.
Let me also add the hidden.
So I will move here
To chat.
to position myself better,
Okay.
and I will end my turn.
Okay. So you create that same beam that you threw at the tree for the first bit and just send it to it, and kind of shakes it off a little bit better than the tree did, which is interesting. And as you take a couple steps to the left, you just see Jet kind of hunked over in a corner, just going.
Using the awakened mind, so that's where.
It is now the Violet Fungus's turn. Shh. Everyone is immediately restrained.
God damn. You all just got freed.
Very fun.
You hear just Tanner hiss through their teeth. Just
You all right back there, Alex?
So let's get that up on that one, and on.
I feel like
here.
Chester just took a little bit of psychic damage.
Let me roll the d4. Alright, cool. It makes one attack. This one is going to be against the one that's done enough damage to it, so high roller. This one's going to hit you. 12 to hit?
Nope.
Fantastic, okay. This other one is just going to kind of go 1, 2, look around, see that that's kind of dealt with, and just go... you guys are also restrained.
Yerp.
Awesome. And then it is also going to attempt to roll the thing. Oh, 4 hits. Here we go. So it's going to be 2 against Chester and 2 against Valeria. So we'll do the 2 against Chester first.
Miss.
And the 2 against Valeria.
Yes.
Fantastic. And that is the end of the Violet Fungus's turn. That's the end of the round. I now need to roll for these guys to come in. Perfect. 16. All right, that's...
See, I don't like that.
Not the best there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, awesome. High Roller or Angus, which one would like to go first? Or would you like to take your turns together?
I think I can just go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
As I'm gonna try to negotiate once more.
Oh, Mike.
All right, go ahead.
Do it. You know what? I want to see it.
Please, we're tired. We just got out of your friend's one. We killed him. Can you please just let us go, and we'll just forget this ever happened.
That seems like persuasion instead of intimidation.
Okay.
With disadvantage because you're in battle and it's a fungus.
Okay. Persuasion with disadvantage.
Can't be a disadvantage if you roll the same thing.
So you reach out and you touch it, and then you see it just goes. and you are all no longer restrained.
Oh my god!
Angus just says thank you. And just turns around
So,
to deal with the other fungus.
that's your
Gabe,
action. You still
whatever
have a
magic
bonus to
you use
movement.
to make your characters, please give put a little my way. Fucking hell.
So you still have your bonus, and you still have your movement.
Okay. I want to try to negotiate with the other one.
You wouldn't
No,
be
no,
able
no,
to.
no, no.
That is an action to do.
They're
Okay,
not
I'm-
hive mind.
I'm just gonna use the gun. I'm gonna shoot it.
Coach gun?
The issue with the cone, like, I don't think I could cone it in a way that, like,
You would not be able to from the position you are at.
okay. So
Which
if I,
one
like,
did you negotiate with?
the one in here. Actually, I could just go down. I could just be,
Oh.
you know what? I'll be a loot goblin, and I'll just ignore that one. I'll just go to deal with perhaps. I'll just move over.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, I'll be responsible. I'll be responsible. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm gonna try to move. I'm gonna move up here.
Okay.
And that distance was like what, like 5?
5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And could I angle it so that it just hits like,
No, it would be this.
Okay. All right.
Or it would be like flipped the other way in like a weird kind of like that.
Okay, I'm just going to punch it.
Okay. That is an impromptu attack. That's using your strength.
Okay.
So 1d20 plus your strength.
So /R 1d.
Plus your strength.
So. Whoops. I have 0 strength, so.
Okay. So just 5d20 roll.
Flat roll.
3. Unfortunately misses.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Indeed. You
And
still have the
Angus
rest of
is
your
just going
movement.
to just look. Angus, like, he like throws his fist, but he misses the stationary plan. And he just looked at his fist in shame. And I suppose that's it.
You still have your movement should you choose to use it.
Well, I can be a loot goblin. I'm just gonna go over. Loot.
Such a dick.
Okay. So
I mean-
action is used up. There you go. Okay. High roller, you're up.
All right. So let's see here.
He just you just witnessed this bovine, by the way, talk to a fungus. It then unrooted you, and then he went up and punched the other one and completely whiffed.
And then ran away.
Ben
And then ran
decided
to
to
the
go,
chest.
which is unfortunate because I was going to go for the chest. Although, maybe I still can.
Help!
Now hold on. Could I possibly make a straight line to that fungus there?
To the bottom one? Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have like 3/4 cover, or half cover technically, just because of the crystal that's in the way.
Okay.
But I mean, these things really aren't very, hard to hit in the first place. So,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, Alright, fuck it, for fun. I'm gonna dash. And since I am an armadillo, when I dash in a straight line,
Nope.
for fun, I'm doing this for fun. When you dash in a straight line as an armadillo, your movement speed, let's see, what does it say? Speed is increased by twice walking speed.
Yep.
Because you roll.
Yep.
Is it possible to roll into it?
I mean,
I know the defensive ball doesn't say anything about that.
Yeah, you could roll into it. It's just not necessarily gonna, do more damage than if you were to just hit it normally in melee.
That's true.
Be funny though.
It would be funny, and that's why I'm gonna do it. That's the whole point of the gambler class. Take risks, you know?
So, here's the funnier thing. When you dash, you double your movement speed. Your movement speed is 30.
Yes.
So it's then 60.
Well, it's 35 actually, so it's 70.
70, and you're using 25 of it.
Yes?
I will say if you want to just make a melee attack, your damage is equivalent to the remaining movement you had divided by 5.
35 divided by 5, that'd be...
So that'd be 30...
That'd
40,
be 11.
50, 60, 70.
I mean, I would have to hit, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
but I think that's more damage than you would do normally.
Yeah, you would do
But
10 points of bludgeoning damage if you hit.
But I do have the clockwork amulet.
Yep.
Which I can forgo rolling to get a 10.
Yep.
Would a 10 hit?
10 would hit.
Fantastic.
Just fucking barely.
Oh, no!
So that is 11 points of damage as I roll into this bitch.
Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog over here.
Zoom, baby.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Chili dog.
I killed it.
Yeah, sick.
So there is your movement
Totally
reaction. You
red.
still have your bonus action.
Alright, can I see the other one still?
From here, I don't think you can. No, it covers a wall.
Damn.
If you
Wait,
were
when you
to-
kill it though, Angus is just like visibly disgusted. Like, bro, I just negotiated with that one. Just chill. He didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to resort to violence.
If you would attempt to hit it, it would have near total cover.
I
So
see.
it would have full cover because you only have one corner to corner for it.
Okay.
Everything else goes through terrain.
How much would that increase the AC by?
10.
So you'd be dealing with a 20 AC, I think.
Yeah, it's plus 2.
Okay.
It's plus 2.
So
Then it's plus
technically
5,
I
then it's
just
plus
hit it with the clockwork amulet.
Mhm.
I'm so glad I got a bunch of magic items.
So I
And,
mean, like, you could try and hope for a really high roll. You do have a high charisma, and not the earworm, but
No, but this was funnier.
no, I'm saying like you can still do it. Like you can
Yeah.
still try to get the attack off.
You still have a sight of it, so.
That's true.
So you'll be
Okay,
dealing
so
with the 20 AC.
just to be an extra asshole here, I'm going to burn a card
Okay.
to get a bonus
Yep.
action cantrip off,
Okay.
and I have something called the Hand of the Master on me.
Yes, you do.
Allows me to use Mage Hand.
Yes, you
Hey, can I open up that chest and take what's inside?
do.
Oh my
With a
God.
bonus
long
action, you
as-
could summon it and command it to do a thing. So I would say yes, but you would not be able to retrieve everything until next turn. So the hand
As long-
opens it, reaches inside, but you can't pick it up yet.
As long as it's less than 10 pounds.
Yep. You don't know what it is yet. But you definitely
Yeah,
threw it
I'll
up in the
do that.
chest.
I
you
just
def-
want to do that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you want to be a loot goblin? No, I want to be a loot goblin. I'm more built for this, sir.
Upon seeing this happen, Angus is just like, I don't know what you were talking about. I was here to fight the plant. I wasn't trying to loot.
Absolutely, of course not.
I was here. I was just making sure my
you.
contract with this plant stayed solid.
So
Yes, of course. I just thought I should assist you, and well, it's right there, so I might as well help myself.
As long as we're on the same page about what happened, that's
yes,
all I care
very
about.
much.
So being a little
Can
extra.
y'all stop going back and forth and just get us the hell out of here?
Yeah, we are running a little low on time. We got 40 minutes left.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
You're right. But yeah, nonetheless, you roll up into a ball, just run right into this thing, cleaving out just a little bit of the crystal that's off the side of it. You cast Mage Hand, you open up the chest, and you can't get what's inside of it yet, but you definitely do the thing. It is now these things' turn. That is as far as it can move. 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 And then it's going to use
Good job,
its
guys.
action to do the same thing. And that is the end of its turn. Jet, you're up. Because you are stealth to it, everything you attack has advantage right now.
Okay, so I'm going to move to there.
Okay.
That's able. I can use sneak attack because I'm that
Correct.
close. Correct.
Correct.
So I'm gonna hit the thing in front of me with sneak attack.
Yeah. So you use your
If I
dagger
if I had
first.
click dagger. No. Yes.
Yep.
It's with advantage, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Then I hit that.
Natural 20!
Hey.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Let's go!
Isn't that a crit?
That's a crit on top of sneak attack!
Then do I roll sneak attack, correct?
Yes, and because you're level 2, you normally would have 1d6 worth of sneak attack, but because it's a crit, you double your dice, so you get 2d6 sneak attack.
That's that one?
That's just
That
one, yeah.
Since you roll max damage on it, that's great.
Oh! Alright, now click on your dagger. Click on your
Alright.
dagger in chat.
Great.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Congratulations, you've used up all your
Wow.
luck for this week.
Congratulations, you
That's not
are a
it.
rogue now. Oh,
So Nihilus, as you just kind of are slowly being surrounded by these things, and they just like have this, they're like dragging a purple fist behind them, like they're just ready to wallop you. You just suddenly see this blur come out of the distance, and then just, it is paste.
Nihilus wipes the fungal remains from the top of Bruno. Good job.
I thought you were going to say
Wherever
wipe
you are.
a single tear from his eye from how beautiful that was.
No.
That
Bruno
was
got hit, so it's gonna
incredible.
wipe the little bit of fungal blood away. Wherever you are. Good job.
You are no longer stealthed. Yes, because you've outed yourself essentially, but you still have the remaining of your movement, and you still have your bonus action if you want to use it. So you could hide again.
yep. That's the beauty of a rogue right there.
So I can still move, correct? Is that what you said? Alright, so 2 spots, so that was 10.
Mhm.
Then I can do let's see, 10, 15.
You got 5 more squares you can move, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go over here and then hide again.
Go ahead and roll stealth again.
Fucking hell, that was awesome.
Just- Normal, correct?
Mhm.
Yep. Yo, what the fuck?
So, Nihilus, he goes
Hey,
over.
when did you
just-
hack roll 20?
Just, he goes over, just. You're like,
Fuck.
nice job. Where'd you go?
How does it feel, Nep? You are the roguest of rogues.
Tanner, what would you like
There's
to
never
do?
been a more perfect turn that I've seen.
Wow.
That was nuts. Tanner, you're up. What would you like to do?
Must have been the wind.
Gone.
Yeah. Are you straight up just stunned for the turn?
No, that's just.
Stonks.
Oh, I thought you said gawk.
I did.
Stonks.
So, are we not attacking this thing, or?
It has the both of us restrained. Please, kill it.
Alright. Doesn't seem like we're gonna be in this encounter for all that much longer.
Doesn't seem to be, no. You guys are dealing with them pretty quick.
Do you think we'll get a rest after this?
Yes, most definitely. Okay, so your hunter's marking the one that's in front of you?
Yep.
Awesome. I will put it as a flag. I think that fits.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'm hacking at it with a hand axe again, which is a 1d6. And since I have moved 10 feet since the last time I used it, I'm going to bump up the hit die.
Mm-hmm. So you would need to be in melee with it, so you need to get one closer.
Did I not move? I swore I moved it.
It's okay.
You
You
moved
did,
the
just
one
not as
forward.
far.
Yeah, you moved one forward when you needed to move two.
That's right. There you go. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Uh,
That definitely hits.
Alright. And that's 1d8 plus 2, and then plus an additional 1d6.
Correct. Okay. And then allow me to let you see its health bar, because I don't have that automatically set up that I need to do that before next session. Alright.
On my screen, that's above me.
It is.
Man, I'm dead.
There you go. Alright, so that's your bonus action to apply, Hunter's Mark, and then your attack. Okay, cool. You still have the remaining of your movement if you want to use it.
As a quick thing, Tanner would have been flanking, so... Oh, that's right, you don't do advantage for flanking.
Correct, it's just a +1 to hit.
Never mind.
Yep, you're good.
Would there be any detriment to me ending my turn on this spot?
Nope.
Alright, then I end my turn on this spot.
Okay. Chester, you're up. You are currently restrained.
Chester is actually going to look over at Allie. If you can take care of this thing behind you, I'm going to try to save, Nate, I forget your character's name.
Nihilus.
Okay, I just wanted to... Okay, so I was right. I was just second guessing.
Also, quick question: aren't you still restrained? Restrained.
I'm
yes.
still restrained. I'm restrained, yes, I just can't move.
Wait, no, now I realize why that name was familiar. Isn't that like Darth Nihilus from KOTOR 2?
No, it was a name. Okay, I can't explain the full extent of the name quite just yet.
Okay.
But,
Nor can I.
If I save Nihilus, do you think you can help deal with the thing behind you? That was to Allie.
Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue.
All right. So action, go for that one, and then bonus action, go for the one that is directly engaged with Nihilus.
Got it. Go ahead and roll for the first one. 8 hits.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh wow.
Wow.
These things do not take a lot to hit.
No, they don't.
6 piercing.
Dead.
So you watch as the kukri just... And like it's just a fucking balloon, it just deflates.
That was oddly satisfying, and then I'm going to go for the other one.
Yeah, go ahead. 17 hits.
That definitely hits.
7.
Second one deflates. You have your movement, which you can't move, so that's the end of your turn.
And then he just once again holds his hands up and...
You just recall back to you. Kind of like shake off the green and yellow goo that's dripping from it.
Movement. Who needs movement?
Yeah, I know, right? You guys have a good mix of melee and range here too, which I really like.
Yeah,
Same
we
thing with,
really do. Like,
same thing.
this is an awesome
spellcasting
team comp.
and martial. Yeah, these
Yeah.
are really cool. So, Ilaria, you are up. Nihilus, you're on deck.
All right. I looked at Chester. I'm like, all right, I got this. I'm use my bonus action to draw 5 more cards.
Yep. You're like, all right, I got this.
Yeah. There we
card
go.
destruction every turn. I'm
Alright.
Dragon
I
and I
use
would be the only
Unagreed
ones
to
that
draw
got
2
that.
more cards.
Unagreed.
That is what I do, Yugi.
I just, I
Hey, what do you mean? What does Pot of Greed do?
This would have been so freaking great if you played the Tarochi as your as like a Yu-Gi-Oh player.
I've been tempted the more and more this has gone on.
The Tarochi is so fucking cool. Like
Because,
it's
like-
the most unique card or class I've seen.
Because seriously, I would legitimately just like I don't know if you could choose the spells that summon things, but I absolutely would. And I would find a way to flavor every single spell as a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I would totally do it.
Yeah, you get access to Bard.
Yeah, next character idea, maybe.
You get access to Bard and I think it's Sorcerer spell list. So
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. Because
yeah.
you could totally summon
So, you draw 5 new cards. Did you get a good hand?
I got a decent one. I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
There you go.
Yeah!
And you see her just stick out her hand and just shoot 3 bolts right at the thing in front of her.
All right. Go ahead and roll those. 3d4 plus 3.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
That is also not a spell save.
It is literally just hit.
Yep.
Only damage.
There we go. Why the fuck did it do that? Okay,
If you
so
click
I'm
on
just
it,
going to roll them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So that's 9 points of damage.
So you like extend the one card, and the card just like dissolves a little bit as these 3 missiles.
It's like it's like I kind of just sort of throw it, and the card kind of turns into the 3
Oh,
missiles.
that's even cooler. So it's just like
That's pretty good.
and it just comes from the left, the right, and right straight in front. And the thing actually kind of gets like knocked back a little bit because it was climbing up that hillside. As it deflates. Not at initiative yet. You still have your movement, and you have your... That is your movement, and you can't move because you're restrained. So, Nihilus, you're up.
So, I'll explain what I was going to do.
There
What
is
I was
still-
going to do was
still one more.
move here
Yep.
and then cast Arms of Nadar to target all 3.
Yep.
But since everything is dead, Nihilus is going to just sit.
There is this one. There is still this
Okay,
one.
no, there's one thing there. Okay, if that's the case, would I be able to move to here?
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
I've saved you. Now please save me.
As soon as you start to speak, Nidus puts one finger over your mouth and go, "You've done well, but let's show how the abyss does." And it's going to cast Arms of
Gross.
Madar onto the plant. Or whatever this fungus is.
Does that affect allies?
No, I don't think so. Actually, let me... Arms
Because
of...
a lot of AoEs affect allies. It'll say, like, if just put the spell description in chat.
Hang on. If I do that, it'll just do a roll. For some reason, it won't just do a description.
If you click the what looks to be a speech bubble.
There you go. All creatures.
All creatures. Alright, nope. Eldritch Blast it is.
There you go. It's a default and a staple for a reason. It's okay. 19 definitely hits. 7 points of force damage. Okay. Still seems to be
Nice.
alive. Just fucking barely, though. You still have your bonus action if you want to do something with it.
Nidus will whistle.
Okay.
Turns his back and goes, don't take all day.
Okay. It is now the fungus's turn. Roll 1d4. It makes one attack. It is going to make the one attack against the thing that's been doing a lot of damage to it, which is Tanner. 13, does that hit?
I think it does.
Take 3 points of necrotic damage. As its tendrils just kind of whip about, and one of them just kind of whaps you on the chest.
I did not roll out of bed today. You garden.
Angus, you're up. What would you like to do?
So, okay. So the hand that's in the chest, what's that about?
It's a spectral hand.
Spectral hand, and it didn't set off any traps.
Nope.
Did it? Okay. I'm still gonna inspect for traps.
Actually, you know what? I didn't even think of that. But hey, good thing I'm smart. In hindsight.
Yeah, it's a spectral hand, you know, it's different.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Wait, inside or investigation?
Investigation. You don't insight inanimate objects.
Listens to friends get bitch slapped by a vine. Yes, loot.
14, you kind of look at the chest and you see that it has like this white undercoating at like the latch, so just be careful touching it and you should be okay. It's already pried open, so.
Alright. Well, you know, now that I've made sure the chest is safe, for my friend here, I'm going to head back up to the to deal with the fungus.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Actually, wait. What distance is that? Oh, it has to be in a straight line. Never mind. Yeah. So I'm just gonna wet myself in this corner, and I'm going to punch it once more.
Okay. $13 hits. What is your strength mod?
My strength mod is 0.
So you deal 1 damage to it.
See? I'm useful.
Vindication!
Could have seen this coming.
So you just high roller. You're like, oh, he's gonna take my loot, and he's just like, seems good.
I'm just like, yeah,
Runs
watch out for the
away
white powder.
completely, and you just like turn your head just enough to see him go, eh.
That man is an enigma.
It is now your turn. What would you
His
like to
last
do?
character was an enigma too, which makes this better.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I am inspecting the chest.
Okay, so you walk up to it and you look inside?
I'm gonna walk up to it. I'm not gonna touch anything with actual physical hands.
Okay.
I know you inspected it, but just in case.
Yeah. So you just kind of look inside, and
I
there
have to use
is
my hand to grab the stuff.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, your mage hand is not powerful enough in order to lift what is inside. There is a two-handed scythe in here.
Sick.
Oh, so upset I didn't go with strength.
The,
Is that it, though?
The blade itself appears to be kind of corroded just a little bit. And there also appears to be 6 vials of this, like, green liquid. Stompered.
What would I roll to check what that is?
You could taste it for minor side effects.
What if I rolled medicine?
You could roll nature, medicine, yeah.
I'm gonna roll medicine.
Okay.
I'm a gambler, but green is usually bad.
Yeah. You kind of like just reach in, pick one of them up, just look at it, tip it upside down, starts to like bubble up the top, flip it back over. It's about the
Well,
viscosity
that
of
is certainly green.
Yeah, it's about the viscosity of maple syrup.
It's
about all you know.
Definitely taking it with me, though. The scythe, though.
Mm-hmm. You can carry it, it's just wielding it is going to be a little bit more difficult for you.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to wield it, but I am taking it with me.
Okay. So you pick up the poison vials, or the vials of green liquid.
Oh, the vials of poison? Sick, thanks. No, just,
I was going to say, we're definitely going to keep player and
Yeah.
no,
character
I
knowledge
understand. I
separate.
get it.
So
I get it.
Yeah. So you pick up the vials, and you pick up the
But I
stuff.
mean, they're green. It's pretty
Yeah.
obvious.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
green means go. It means drink up.
So you still have the
The new
remaining,
Mountain Dew flavor.
Apple
You
flavor.
still have the remaining every movement in your bonus action.
Okay, so that was what, like 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so at like 25 feet, which would be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Up there. Can I see the plant?
You should be able to, yes. Yes, you can see it.
Okay, sick. Can I hit it without
Yes.
hitting somebody else?
Yes.
Fantastic. Eldritch Blast.
Okay. 20 definitely hits.
Nice.
That is literally just enough damage.
Yeah, he's flying right here.
Fantastic.
See, the punch did something.
It actually did.
It actually did, yeah.
Yeah,
All according to plan.
And with that last
it's a team effort.
with that last beam of eldritch energy that seems to be mimicked off of one certain cat folk, gets a little quiet
Mm-hmm.
for the first time. You all have a moment to rest and relax.
I straight up, first thing Chester does is just cut
we out
me
of
and Allie
initiative?
loose. We are out of initiative, and I am just cutting me and Allie loose.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Oh, thank goodness.
Almost died.
Being tied up isn't quite my forte.
Some people are into that, you know. Not me, but some folks.
Allie just snaps her finger, and all the cards that are on the ground just kind of like dematerialize and go back to her deck.
Now that is a useful trick for a 52 pickup game.
Yeah, it gets you out of a pinch sometimes. Still
Yeah.
can't use them though.
Goes over and just picks their gun off the ground, dusts it off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will say, in that chest over yonder, I did find this curiosity as I show them the scythe.
Yeah. He's just carrying this massive two-handed scythe.
You found a farmer's tool.
Jet, you hear in your head. Jet, you hear in your head. Come back on over. I think we're good now.
I would like to inspect the scythe.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Nice. Upon just a quick cursory look, it is a D12 weapon. It is the heavy property and the two-handed property. But on closer inspection, there is something about the actual, like, the staff part, right? Like the handle. And if High Roller gives it over to you,
I have no use for this.
All right.
Go ahead.
you twist on the main handle, the two pieces come apart, and the bottom part also springs out a blade to now have two one-handed commas.
It's a bloodborne trick weapon.
Ah.
Oh, it's cool.
That is cool, though.
You reattach it as a bonus action to put it back together, and it slows the first blade down.
You know my affinity for scythe, you dick.
Take
I
action,
can't
switch
use
you to a
it.
single card. Yeah, go ahead. And then I get to hear you shuffle your deck.
ASMR.
Yes. Oh, I love the Tarochi.
Yu-Gi-Oh! ASMR deck
There's-
shuffling.
There is so much with the Tarochi that I love. Just being a magician, but like so much other shit with it. It's great.
You didn't see this coming.
So you said this is in your is this in your allowed homebrew folder, kid?
I don't know if this is actually a weapon that exists in there. This is just one I kind of came up with.
What? No, the Tarochi.
Oh, the Tarochi. Yes, it's in the homebrew.
I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I have to do this.
Yeah.
Once I am done reworking Tydell's character sheet, I am going to put that character sheet together.
Yeah.
Because putting together characters is fun for me.
So with that being said, you all get a moment to yourself. If you want to rest and relax, you may indeed take a short rest if you want.
I shall.
Yeah,
Because
good
I
for
believe,
that.
So,
I believe
Yeah,
that
I think
actually.
the short rest worked again.
so
I can see if we
yes,
can. I can see if we can fix it, Bubby. Okay.
a short rest. You expend hit dice in order to heal, and you get your short rest feature dependent features back.
I'm going to use one hit dice.
Okay, how do I get my cards? When do I get my cards back?
So you get an amount of cards equal to your charisma modifier on a short rest, and you get all of them back on a long rest.
Also,
Okay.
how many hit points do we recover?
With a short rest, you spend hit dice. So because you're a warlock, I believe you have a D8. So you would
Yes.
spend up to 2 because you're second level. You would spend up to 2 D8s and get health back from those.
Is it a roll or
Yes.
is it a flat 8?
It's a
Okay.
roll.
Doing 1. Oh wait, it's actually a button.
Yep. And then you also add your Constitution modifier to it, which I think that did. Yeah, it did. So you
Yeah,
get
it's
3,
0.
Yep. So you get 3 hit points back on the first one, and you can roll the second one if you still think you need it.
I do.
Better be
Perfect.
sorry.
Back to full.
So there's your 5.
I now have no hit dice. Yay.
Either.
I have both second wind and my action surge back.
Action Surge is a short rest.
I do have all my
Action
cards
surge is a
back.
short
though,
rest. What'd you say, Dragon?
I do have all my cards back now, though.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, nice.
No, shit. There you go. Let's see. One,
But yeah, action surge and
roll 3.
second wind are both short rest.
Nice.
I am cleaning up the picture now, by the way.
It's good. Like seriously, CC, you are gonna fucking love the coloring.
I mean, I already love her art.
Yeah.
It gets better.
Sorry.
Yeah, their art's fucking nuts. I'm still
What?
jealous of the fucking line arting.
Why the hell can I not get it to do 3?
Also, I want so badly to have it be like, how do I put this? Just due to the way your character CC acts, I am trying very hard for this. How do I put this? You know, the stereotypical, like, I hesitate to call her preppy, but she does seem a little preppy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the gay best friend. This is what I'm going for right now.
Nice.
All right. But that
I mean,
being,
the animal you sent me has built-in eyeliner.
yeah.
Good.
With that being said, though, that'll be the end of our actual session 1.
Ooh, this was a good session.
Oh my
Yes.
god, that was so fucking fun.
I didn't do much, but I'm fine with that.